Then again, I don't know if I have to mute.
I don't either.
Fellow Americans, good morning. Certain dates echo throughout history.
The January 6th insurrection. January 6th attack on the United States Capitol.
The January 6th Capitol insurrection.
January 6th.
January 6th.
January the 6th.
January 6th.
Including dates that instantly remind all who have lived through them where they were and what they were doing when our democracy came under assault.
These clear acts of sedition and violence and terrorism.
A violent terrorist attack on the Capitol.
Such an attack on our democracy.
Violent attack to overthrow an election.
The worst attacks in American history.
If I can't have it my way, I'll burn the whole country down.
Dates that occupy not only a place on our calendars, but a place in our collective memory. December 7th, 1941. September 11th, 2001. And January 6th, 2021.
Newsflash, nobody gives a fuck about it. We all admit that shit was pretty dumb, but that's about it. When we saw the news, we were shocked and we were kind of tense. Like, damn. Then we forgot about it by the 10th. Nobody's walking around stressing over Jan 6. It happened and that was it. We haven't gave a damn since. It's all good when riots are kept in the hood, but now you're freaking out because this was in the neck of your woods. Now it's a big deal. Now it gets real. Now it's important to us. Not back then in 2020 when stores were boarded up. Not back then when goods were looted and folks were brutalized. Not then, but right now, because it happened to the suit and ties. That shit's way above my head. We were fucking shit up all year with demonstrations that left dozens dead. But people like Nancy didn't flinch. In fact, they loved it then. People will do what they do. Bitch, ain't that what you said? Yep. There's literally compilation videos of you and all your colleagues inciting this kind of crap. So it's very fascinating to watch you swallow your words. You put your own foot in your mouth and now you're forced to dial it back. It's fine when you encourage it in my town, in his town, in her town, when the whole fucking city's being burnt down. You smile as you give the green light for mobs to rob shit, but as soon as it comes close to you, then it's a problem. Got it. I don't condone what happened on that day, especially the officers that were assaulted. I would never dare. But as for all the politicians that were there, you fuck us over all the time, so don't expect us to care. I care more about the store owner that's getting beat down in front of his shop just for trying to protect his place of business. He would probably help me if he saw me on the ground dying. Y'all wouldn't do a damn thing. Shit, you'd probably say good riddance. You'd walk right over me like I was a crack and you were trying to save your mother's back like a 5-year-old kid. If you did acknowledge me, you probably nudge my body and go, aw, little fucker must have died of COVID. You know it's true. Stop bluffing. Right. They do absolutely nothing that is trusting. Kamala, for you to compare this to Pearl Harbor and 9/11 is disrespectful and fucking disgusting. Bitch. That's the most self-centered thing that I've ever seen. Compared to those events, it's not even worth remembering. No one that I know is even still paying attention to it. We'd all forget this shit in like a month if nobody mentioned it. Yep. And you know it too. You're gonna milk this thing and squeeze it till it's bone dry and it won't drip any juice while your stupid committee's wasting money convicting people from a year ago while CNN runs continuous loops. Yep. We would rather hear you address a million other issues. We don't want to listen to you cry. Get a fucking tissue. So many things could be dealt with in a jiff, but you would rather sit in front of us and snore your own shit. I refuse to show concern for a group of people that I have no respect for. I won't go there. I'm not happy about it. I'm not mad about it either. I'm just neutral on the issue. I just don't care.
That's Samson.
Hello, JH. Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm back.
So that is Samson. He's been around for about 2 years maybe, but in the last year he's kind of been becoming more well-known. What's up, everybody? Heather, Cindy, Starlight, Blaine, JH, American Pride, Ohio. What's good?
Hello, Cindy. Hello, Heather. JH556. Hope you're doing good tonight.
808 Eve is here.
Beautiful Eve is here. Wonderful. Come on, about 1,000 more jump in there. We need as many as last night. At least as many. More likes.
Charlie Gabalden.
Hey, Charlie, good to see you.
Yeah, hope things are getting better for you, JH. I shared the link that you had a few times in a few of my descriptions and a few of my lives and in the chat. Hopefully it helped.
Mirrors.
Last night was fun. A lot
Yeah,
of excitement.
Yeah, it was, and we need to apologize to Charlie because we skipped plumb over the link you wanted us to play. Man, it was an absolute mistake and on our parts. Sorry about that.
It was kind of overwhelming. It was just like, because the first two of those that we did were like, we need people to sing that, and like the last two, it's like we can't keep up. Like, okay, wait, who's singing? Then this, we're gonna do that, and then there's just so much excitement, and then yeah.
Karen
If
Reese,
we wouldn't have ended when we did, because out here we've been having bad weather the last 2 days, like really bad storms, and because what was it, 5 minutes after we ended, maybe 10 at the most, power went out because of the storm, and it's Karen Reese.
Yeah, we were backstage and down went Steve. Down went Steve. Down went Steve. In the immortal words of Hired Cosell.
Down goes Steve. Ladies and gentlemen.
Down goes Steve Harloha. He's down. He's down for the count. Trees falling. My goodness, y'all had trees falling over there too?
Oh yeah. Actually, Eve, one of your houses that you whatever, the one right across the other side from us, huge. I'm sure Nina's already showed you a picture, but huge ass tree fell on that house. Kind of like when it fell on our house a few years ago.
Man.
But hold on.
Well, I do know the feeling.
Oh,
and the sound.
That was muted. Since Charlie Gabaldon is here.
Too tall. What's going on?
A little exciting last night. What we're going to do is play Charlie's song that just came out today.
Right on.
I really like that hat. I really like that hat, Charlie.
Charlie rocks them all.
All right, we ready? Here is Charlie Gabaldon.
Yes, sir.
His newest release, which was 14 hours ago.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, all troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, all troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days, faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. Kind of shining star above the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas, everybody. If you guys liked it, give it the thumbs up. Till next time, see you in the funny papers. Here comes a snippet. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh.
Charlie Gabaldon.
One thing he left out was tequila.
Wait, where'd my hat go?
Is that Charlie sitting there? I thought you just left.
I reached in the screen and stole it.
Charlie, Steve's got your hat.
Minion, Steve Cutler. Who else popped in here? Unicorn Star. Too Tall Rob. Aloha,
Mr.
everybody.
Steve Cutler, that is.
You know what? I keep forgetting to ask. Steve, what is Charlie said it's okay. I don't need it till next year. Forgot what I was gonna say. Shoot. Oh well.
You know, I think Charlie would make a good Santa Claus with that hat on and everything. If he put the suit on, man, he'd rock
He would.
it.
You're right. He would.
With that great beard and all he's got. It's good to see you, Steve Cutler. Glad you could drop in, brother. We just thought we'd pop on tonight and do it on a little impromptu, you know, whatever. So here we are.
Yep. With no topic, or well, we never usually have a topic anyway, right?
That's right. Just led around by the nose. By the chat, that is. And so Steve says, saw you was alive and said, let me go see what them old boys is doing. Right on, right on.
How have you been, Steve? I still want to do a show with Steve Cutler too.
That should be a good one.
Oh, that won't work. Shoot.
Particularly if he brings Christmas gifts between now and Christmas, you know. Well, that'd be wonderful. For us, I mean, you know, well, everybody as far as that goes.
Oh, you just put it. Oh, no kidding. That's cool. American Pride, Ohio. Yeah, so who's got ideas for topics?
Well, we could always talk about the opener there, you know, where our great, wonderful vice president did a little bit of talking there. And then the news took over and talked all about, you know, J6 and everything. But, you know, could get dangerous.
And spread their misinformation, but nobody took that down. Nobody got strikes for that.
But you got to admit, now, I mean, no matter what anybody says, you've got to admit that he got the most votes in history, bar none, period, end of discussion.
Without a doubt. Absolutely without a doubt. What's good, Gary? Good to see you. Let's see. I'm trying to check out this real quick. 1 second. I'm going to mute it.
Steve's doing some very technical stuff in the background, y'all. He can't discuss it with us. It's too high tech and too top secret.
There you go. Now, I was going to see American Pride. Do you want me to play your video? Or you just want to drop the link and have go people?
Charles says, how about Russia giving us a warning of war? Well, I've been thinking that's been coming for a while, Charlie, but yeah, that's a good topic. You know what? The funny thing about Russia is they've got probably 1 million men or better called up ready for war. And so do we. You know, in 2018, there was at least 1 million National Guard and reservists called up. So there's that. Here, I mean, in this country. And we all know who the president was in 2018. And they're still active. If that tells you anything. Mainstream media is all lies, tweeting everything about our elections and voting, which amounts to the same equivalent writing a letter to Santa. Absolutely, Steve, absolutely. Couldn't have said it any better.
Cool. We're going to play American Pride, Ohio's new video.
Right on.
Get him some exposure. I was about to say straight out of Ohio, but it's in his name, so.
Have you ever looked in the mirror and you just did not recognize the motherfucker staring back at you? Now you know my pain. The straight soldier to the die, living in the streets, slinging rocks with the fist for the cash. Then you hip hop, straight hustling, balling with the G's on my block. Trust and love will get you killed in this line. I'm an outlaw to the day I die. I never chose this life, it's the life I lead. Ever since I remember, I've been hustling in these cold streets with the 5-0 harassing me most of my life. But I done what I had to do to survive. Everything I've ever learned, the real OGs taught me. Oh, you see a dope fiend. I felt like Pac with a pocket full of rocks. My heart turned cold, I was twisted. I didn't recognize the man in the mirror who I become. I sit and wait for the day to come as the end of my life. As an outlaw all alone. R.I.P. motherfucker, no matter what. You can hear me, but my words will always speak. My voice will go on even after I'm gone. I sit and think about the pain that's in my past, then I just wait to see if I can kill the hate. in my life. All motherfuckers do is push you to your limits. Once you snap, you've had enough. You can only take so much. I'm stuck living in the past, not in the moment. The mirror keeps lying to me. I know I'm not the man I used to be. The world done turn me mad. I wish I can go back in time and change. I wish I could tell my father one last time I didn't mean it, and how much he meant to me, and how much I needed him in my life. This is my apology, Father. Can you hear me? Is it heaven or hell? Which one is my destiny? Father, tell me. I need to know. It's like I'm losing my motherfucking mind in this life I lead. The devil won't let me rest, he won't let me speak. Look at the monster you have made, straight soldier. I'm an outlaw to the day I die. You see the pain in my eye, it's a struggle day and night in this life. I'm an outlaw to the end of time. Through my struggle and pain, I reach for the sky. It's only up from here, the sky is the limit. I'll never look back, I'll never let my past catch me. I gotta exercise my demons inside of me. Gotta let it go, my past can't haunt me. I didn't know why, I couldn't see what it was doing to me. Slinging, hustling in these cold ass streets, slinging left and right. Fuck it, I'm done. I'm starting to hate the man in the mirror. My reflection in the mirror, we can't escape fate. The end is getting nearer, fading. The evil man always looking back in the mirror, and like we don't believe in God, cause we living in sin. All the weed and dope can't hide the pain that I feel inside. I'm watching our own downfall, witness the end inside. When crack came, it was strange how I rocked up. All I see is terror, my reflection of the man in the mirror getting realer. Who do you believe in? Be blessed that you still breathing.
Looking in the mirror and I see a monster with the ambitions of a hustler, but I'm country to the core, city boy. Born in a 614 from the north, who a nigga really grew up poor. Now I'm in Lawrence County and I found myself, but in the midst of soul search, the business owner God sent me a brother. Had to change the hustle up, so I'm here for mine. Got biggest homie, that nigga I'ma die for mine. Got a Memphis prayer mama that done been through it all. Got a lot of shit to say, but I can say it to y'all on a country beat, nigga, just to prove I want it all. I'm a two-time felon that was known for selling. APO got me in the booth and now I'm storytelling. My reflection in the mirror and I still see a monster.
I remember to unmute myself. That was American Pride, Ohio.
We talk about unmuting. I was having some terrible problems with mine last night, and every time I look back, somebody done muted me again.
Someone else was muting you?
Yeah, that's why I was having so much trouble. It was I guess, I mean, I don't know. It was on mute every time I look at it. I thought, dang, I just unmuted it, and I'd do it again. It'd mute again. I thought, well, what the hell going on here?
I just thought you were having issues with it. I don't know. Someone else was. How?
I don't know either. All I know is it was doing it, bro. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, because I definitely wasn't muting.
There was a couple times I was talking, I hadn't muted it, and looked down, and it was muted. I said, well, no wonder anyone's hearing me because I'm muted again. I don't know why or how it was happening, but it was happening. But anyway.
But anywho, it's done and over with.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. But it's not giving me any problem now, so I'm in good shape.
Not unless I do this. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I know I wasn't meeting you last night. That's why I had no idea. I just thought you were having computer problems.
Well, it could have been, but it's never done it before. You know, not. I mean, I've never had trouble unmuting it before, and I couldn't unmute last night. The last time.
That's what I don't get. why wouldn't you be able to unmute it?
It wouldn't let me. This flat would not let me because I'd been muted so many times, you know, I guess. I don't know. But it was just constantly muting. I've never heard of one doing that before on their own. This one had never done it to me. But computers can do some weird things.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I hear you, bro. I just got your message. So I understand what you're saying.
Oh no, Indy. I already did this. I'm on a brand new computer because the one I was streaming on took a dump and said I'm done.
Steve's got so many monitors around him now. He thinks he's in Air Force One or something.
Well, actually, it's just one monitor, but it's literally.
Oh, I thought
really,
you had three.
really
So it's
small.
one big one, but it's made kind of in a C.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
No, it's really long, and then about like this, but then really long, so I can put different windows up, so I can make it look like it's 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever I want.
Oh, I got you. Well, either way, you still in the big time now, bro. You can just broadcast your ass off.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I didn't have the money to get it, but it happened on Sunday or Saturday night or Saturday night, and then so Sunday I'm like, we go live on Monday, so I got to do something.
Well, there goes my computer that I was going to get built. Damn it.
Yeah, no, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to save and buy one when I had the money, and then have it built. But yeah, then I was like, had no choice.
Well, wherever Salt and Light is, it's on your shoulders now. It's all on Salt's shoulders. I know where she is, though. She be at Citizen Man's. I know where she's at. I ought to go over and tell her, hey, get your butt over here, girl.
Oh, a few people are alive right now.
Anyone else I know?
One for sure, Holly.
Oh, she's been live for a long time.
I was gonna say she was live like 4 or 5 hours ago. I wonder if that's still the same. And then no.
I was in there a little while ago talking to her, an hour or so ago.
Let's see. No, I don't think. Or Bushcraft family. Trying to think anyone that.
Them I don't know.
Well, if CM's live, how come I don't have him? Man, did they unsubscribe me again? I swear, YouTube asshole. YouTube
They probably did. They're definitely assholes. In the first degree. You know what? I'm to the point that I'm surprised they even let me come on here. Much less let me have a couple other channels. But they do. God bless them. God bless YouTube. God bless YouTube.
I should start streaming from one of my backup channels. Because one of them I only put a couple of videos on there, but from this channel, and then the other one there's nothing on there.
Yeah, you ought to. Well, the next one, why don't we do one from your backup? Just pick one out.
Oh, really? What do you mean, Blaine?
I don't know how you leave a back door, but I guess anything's possible.
I got what you're saying. Emotional damage.
Yeah, there's Garrett.
So when did you add the UM? Or is that a football thing? University of Michigan.
Who added it?
Garrett. It's got a. Oh no, I see. It just comes up different on here now. I see. That's the flag on here. It comes up as UM.
Oh.
On the StreamYard page, but then if I look at my phone, I see. Stranger danger.
Big chap, it's just Steve, Deeds, and me that has the mutes. We're the only ones that can. I'm not saying any one of them are doing it. I'm just saying I have no idea.
Yeah, that's why I just thought you were having issues with your computer, because I don't know why anyone would be. Nah, who knows? But yeah, even if someone was intentionally doing it, we wouldn't have thought it was you, though, Big Chat.
No. Well, I don't know. He's a pretty sneaky guy, though. He wants to sing all the damn time. I did. I finally had to refresh, and it's still done it several times. But I was able to unmute it. Before, I couldn't unmute it.
Hey, what happens if they hack your StreamYard? I definitely never had StreamYard hacked.
I guess they could get in and wish you all kinds of Merry Christmassy things, you know. Whoever wanted to. I don't know, but I don't ever mess with mine either. I mean, I just put them up, and that's it. All I can say is even if they were to get in, they wouldn't find anything except my porn video, and boy, that would piss me off. You know, I don't want to mess with my porn stuff. The rest of it I had no problem with, but my porn, they better leave that the hell alone. Boy, I hope y'all know that's a joke.
I laugh.
But I will have to admit, I do not mind looking at a pretty lady occasionally. You know, particularly when you can do it at the comfort of your desk or chair, whatever the case may be.
Who does mind? Be like, oh, look at a beautiful woman.
Nah. Well, I know a few guys from the past that didn't like it, you know. Looking at a beautiful woman, that is. You know, if they were kind of...
They're little flamboyant.
Yes. Absolutely. Well, but see, Blaine, that's one thing I don't have to worry about is getting any of mine copyrighted, because my songs are, the ones I do are absolutely, they know that it's not the original singer or music, because I do such a crappy job. You know, it gets me, Deeds thinks he sings bad. He don't do a damn bit worse job than I do. You know, I did 3 last night. 3, y'all, 3 whole songs. I broke my record of 1. Steve, you really need to put them out on some gigantic platform, you know, where it gets about 1 million views.
Oh, yeah, I'm working on it. As we speak. No.
Is that what that top secret technical stuff was a while ago?
Yeah. It's going to be a 4-minute compilation video of like 20-second clips of Ronnie singing all different songs.
Absolutely. Boy, that'll break some kind of record. Cindy said, shoot, I'm straight and I like looking at beautiful women too. God bless you, Cindy. But do you like looking at them naked? That's the question. But what is the answer? I don't know. Cara Bree, how you doing tonight, darling? Good to see you.
Cara Bree, aloha. Summer's chat. Yeah, we love the singing when 808 Eve comes up and sings, but
I don't think I've heard a song by her yet.
She didn't come up and sing last night.
No, she didn't. Keeps on breaking my heart.
Or did you ever get your? I know I didn't bring it over, but I don't think she got her microphone yet.
Well, that's no excuse. No, she says amplified, so I guess not.
It is not an excuse.
So are you amplified or not, Eve? Beautiful Eve. Let me.
Up until yesterday, I was doing it on a piece of crap laptop.
Well, that's what I'm still doing now.
Right. Well, it can't be any worse than the one I had.
Eve, I'm definitely looking forward to that. You're singing, I mean.
Amplified.
Amplified Eve. Eve in the morning, Eve in the evening, Eve at supper time. Be my leave and love me all the time. That's a takeoff on really awesome.
What is the food spotted dick? Keep talking about Summer's channel and the food spotted dick.
That sounds plumb nasty, don't it? No, boy.
Food spotted dick. Now, if you let your mind wander on that, you can come up with some nasty.
Well, mine wandered. Couldn't help it. I'd been reading that, but I wasn't going to say anything. I'm glad you did instead of me.
Well, I kept seeing it, so I'm like, I gotta know now. Food. But then, because it said, and it's microwavable. So, what?
I don't know if Virginia's explaining it there or not. Is this what it is? A gooey pudding made of suey and fruit, or however the hell you say that S word there. And it's very moist.
And aloha, Virginia. Good to see you.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I like moist. I like moist.
So do I. I love moist.
Moist is my favorite. Virginia roots. I'm waiting for Virginia to come sing for us one time too.
I guess we got to go through this again for Eve. Steve, you're up.
I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Sway.
I would have to say suey, like suey pig suey, but I don't know.
Or if there was two E's, it'd be sweet and moist.
Absolutely.
Oh, and Virginia, are you going to be there on Christmas Eve? I'm having Dangerous Freedom in memory of Dangerous Freedom live stream. Open panel. Anyone that knew Ron that wants to come up, talk story, tell stories, tell memories, whatever.
Well, sadly, I didn't know the guy, but I wished I had have. I did not know him.
Yeah, New Year's Eve will be 1 year, so. Swing, bada bada.
What's going on, Kiss Off? Good to see you.
Kiss Off, aloha.
Who doesn't love a wet taco, particularly a pink one, Rob? Throw that in there and you got a winner.
Okay, right on, Virginia. Yeah, I know I'm changing the time. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now, because after I said it, I was like, I forgot about the time change, you know. So it's like, if I do it earlier, or would it be better for me to do it early in the day here, or is it better to me do it later in the day? Because then, yeah, I don't know. Christmas Eve, people want to be home with their families and their kids and wait for Santa to come, you know.
Well, so did Ron talk about the kind of things that I like to talk about on my channel, Steve?
Oh, absolutely.
Boy, he would have definitely been one of my heroes then.
Oh yeah, you and Ron would have been like tight at the hip.
I
And he was real passionate too, real passionate. I literally think I'm related to him somehow, or was related to him, like, because like a lot of times stuff while he's saying it, I'm thinking it at the same time. It's almost like I'm thinking it and he's saying it. It's just, yeah, we had too much in common.
You know what I'm gonna start doing on my Lois channel now is I'm gonna start doing most dangerous stuff on there, and then setting it to private afterwards. After Big Chap explained to me how to do it, but that's what I'm gonna start doing. But I want to wait until it's got enough people there that's worth doing it for.
Right. On which channel? The
Ronnie York.
The okay.
Yeah.
The backup one.
Yeah. The backup to the backup. The backup to the one that used to be the backup. Then I had to get a backup. I may have to get another backup if it's all said and done.
You always got to have a backup. To
the backup.
Just in case you need an extra backup.
That's right. And I don't even have the
that way you're able to get back up.
Absolutely.
Tennessee Fish Keeper, aloha. There are Boltonators in there.
Oh, Boltonator. I got 3 of them. I lost my main channel, Boltonator.
They shut his channel down completely.
Yeah.
Go try to find Ronnie Yorga's Ronnie Cash channel. I bet you $100,000 you can't.
And I would bet $1 million. But you know what? You can still find Raw Dog Ronnie on your channel and on Samoans.
Yep, I've looked too, and yeah, like anything that was in the title or description of any other videos with Raw Dog Ronnie or Ronnie York's Ronnie Cash, that'll pop up.
Yeah. Yeah, why they left them? I'm surprised they didn't give y'all a strike for having them up, or at least take those down. But they're still there. Well, Boltonator, if you work hard enough, I guarantee you'll get 2 more rather quickly. But you got to work for them. You got to earn them. They ain't gonna just give them to you for nothing.
Right on, Too Tall. Much love, brother. If I don't see you or talk to you before Christmas, Merry Christmas, brother. Love you, man. But yeah, that's just one. And it takes 3 months to go away. And if you get 2 more within those 3 months, then you're gone.
And I got 3 before 3 weeks were out. Within 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I said 3 weeks.
Even if it was one day, like if you had 2 strikes and it was only one more day until one of the strikes were gone and you got another strike, you still shut down.
Well, I do know this. They had to be hunting for something pretty hard to find on that I said on one of my videos even after the first strike, because I was doing my best to be as careful as I could.
You know what else I think? I don't know. I think this for the strike I had that it got removed now because past the 3 months, but it crosses my mind. And I wouldn't be surprised if it were the case, but if someone don't like you or gets mad at you, all you got to do is report one of your videos and you know what I mean?
They'll find something wrong, yeah. Well, I've wondered many times if that's not what happened with at least 2 occasions, you know. I don't know who could have been listening that would have done that, but basically anyone, I guess.
Right. That's what I think happened on because I had a strike, but I only had it for 4 days. And I didn't have to wait the 3 months or nothing, like, because I appealed it and I won the appeal. But that one, I think that's what happened. Because I was like, that was the food truck one. I was like, we went to a food truck thing and like, what? And I appealed it. And then my letter that I wrote him was, I don't know, I was kind of a dick, but I was mad about it. And then like 2 days later, they're like, oh, sorry about that. We'll remove the strike. But then not even a week later, they're like, well, we're going to give you this one for another video. And that one stuck. I didn't win that appeal. So.
Well, at least you got to appeal. I didn't get to appeal mine. As soon as I clicked the box, that was it. You know where it says, do you want to appeal? And you got a little box there, you know what you check? I checked that box and that was it.
And then went poof, like a fart in the wind, disappeared.
Like a fart in the wind. Exactly. You know, as long as it's stinky fart, that's a good thing. But, you know, I don't even, it didn't stick around long enough for me to even find out if it was a stinky fart.
Didn't even get a chance to burn my nose.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get something to show you. Be right back.
Okay. Karen Reese. I thought I did. Let me double check. Maybe not. I thought I did. Oh, wait. No. I don't know. I look for it for you, Karen. I thought I had it, but for some reason, can't find it. Oh, yeah. There you go.
See, I'd forgotten about this one being here last night. This is one of my son's old hats. I mean, it's not the kind I really like, you know, but it fits me better than the other one did, although this one's still a little bit too small.
Yeah, but you can tell that one, you can't tell that it's a little bit too small. The other one, you could tell it was a little bit too small.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't even yank that thing down on my head. That was one of my nephew's old hats.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a size small.
It definitely was.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Indy. There you go, Karen.
But see, I just want to show you I'm getting back into the practice of wearing a hat. Well, Cindy D, we hate for you to leave us, but it's totally understood. Have a nice night, girl, and a blessed night.
Yes, much love and aloha.
Thank you, Indy.
Yep, there we go. There we go.
Well, I'm a long, tall Texan. I wear this cowboy-looking hat. Yes, I wear this cowboy-looking hat.
You know, for the first, maybe the first, or not the first, but like the third, fourth, and fifth Music Mayhems that I did, I always thought Robin Cheyenne was Rob and Cheyenne.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Until like the third, it was because like the first two Music Mayhems weren't really the Music Mayhem. It kind of went in a different direction, but so like the third or fourth Music Mayhem were what it was, what it became to be. That I was thinking that, and then I looked and I'm like, oh, Robin Cheyenne, not Rob and Cheyenne.
Rob and Cheyenne. Rob and Cheyenne. There's the man with the beautiful, very beautiful beard.
And the man with beautiful practicing eating popcorn.
Y'all be practicing ho, ho, ho. Much as you look like
should expand. You should expand and do more, Indy. That'd be cool.
It would.
Practice eating popcorn.
Then you could have me as one of her most dangerous guests.
I like popcorn. My teeth are too messed up to even eat it. It's not worth it.
Well, popcorn can also be...
What's that?
Sorry, popcorn can also be very dangerous. You know, you ever got your chunk hung down in your throat?
Yeah, that too.
Oh, man. Feel like you're going to die if you can hark it up.
Or even though you brush your teeth and floss and all kind of water pick toothbrush and everything, and then a week later you still get a kernel pops out. It's like, I haven't had popcorn in a week and a half.
Guess you need to floss harder or something, or brush harder or something. But I agree. I know what you're saying.
Alternator says, do it. Do we need to remind them?
Of course.
Yeah, we'll remind them.
Do it!
Take me out loud, how about that?
Do it! Do it! Do it!
How dare you?
How dare you? I think I hit the wrong one. I thought I hit the one with I like totals.
What gets me about her is she's got to know that she loves the smell of his farts. And yet she says, how dare you?
You know? Trying to act like she doesn't like it.
Exactly, yeah.
Requires a lot of beer.
Everything requires a lot of beer for you, though, Van. I mean, that don't tell us much.
Yeah, me too. Because everything requires beer for me too. So I can't do anything if I don't have beer.
Well, you have you ever heard that song by Tom T. Hall? I like beer. Steve?
I don't think so. Who sings it? Tom T. Hall.
Tom T. Hall. It makes me a jolly good fellow. I like beer. It helps me unwind, and sometimes it makes me feel mellow. makes him feel mellow.
Yeah, right there. Tom T. Hall. I like beer.
Did you find it?
Yep. That's 7 years ago. That one's 8 years ago.
What's an old song? Very, very old.
Oh, here you go. This one's from his actual page, I think.
And in case y'all don't know, he likes beer. So does Steve.
I think I like him already. Oh, they even have a karaoke version.
Oh, really?
2 karaoke versions. Let's see. That one won't play. Here we go. In some of my songs, I've casually mentioned the fact that I like to drink beer.
Kind of reminds me of you, Steve. You or Rinke, you know, either one.
It's kind of a profession, a very fun hobby.
Well, it used to be a profession for me, but I had to retire.
Let's see. Oh, I got it full screen. Hold on. This one. So let me know if it gets echo if I play this and don't have my mic muted. I haven't tried it on this. You mean like the real guy singing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't do the karaoke one because it had the lyrics, but I wanted to hear it to see how it goes. I never heard this one. It makes me a jolly
Now, wasn't that wonderful?
It was. I never heard that before. Or if I have, I may have drank too much beer at the time and don't remember it.
No, that was well before your time. I mean, it's possibly could have heard it afterwards, but it was popular long before your time. And Buffer and I make every hat look sexy. You know that. But I am glad you got to see it, Buffer, because I was just about to take it off. It's just a little bit too tight for my head. I'm going to have to get a smaller head or something.
I was going to say, we'll have to do something about that. Buffer, you got to be 190 to know that song.
It just so happens I'm 197.
Code for
Oh, I know the code for that, Blaine. It's flat earth, flat earth, flat earth. I forgot to greet you with that, Blaine, so I'm making up for, earlier mistakes.
Oh, I see, because he said I require a sexy in-home waitress and a back massage. I know, don't wish too hard. And then Virginia says, what the F is a in-home waitress? And then he said, go for a girlfriend who doesn't mind also grabbing her and I beers from the fridge. Gotcha.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Well, I was just trying to give out a good code word in case. Chap, it's not that you sing too much. It's just that you sing better than me. And I can't be having that, too often.
Virginia said she needs an in-home waitress too.
Damn, I do too. The world's worst wait. Waiter, or butler, or whatever.
We'll definitely have to figure something out with the hat situation now.
Oh, absolutely. Well, maybe it'll be fixed by tomorrow.
You never know. You'll never know.
And see, here's the thing about, if Chap, not only will Chap help me out if he quits singing so much, but then maybe even Craig the Hunter will come up and sing more. He only did the one last night because he didn't want to be killed by Chap, and run over and smush like one of those round things, they push down asphalt with, whatever the hell it's called.
Oh, wait, is she on? Or do you mean for when she does? Hold on. She's not on right now, is she, Buffering? Oh, really? Shoot, I feel horrible now. I know she mentioned she was gonna do it, but I don't remember. Oh boy. If I would have known that, I just would have had everyone go over there.
I had no idea she's on either. And I'm subscribed to her. Well, they might have unsubscribed me. They probably unsubscribed me. Let me check right quick, though.
6 minutes ago, yeah.
No, I'm on I keep forgetting I'm on a different thing now.
So that's best of 2022, though. What? Did she do?
Yeah, I was subscribed to her because I'd forgotten, that I was. Well, I'm having to resubscribe to a bunch of people that I was subscribed to on here before that I don't have anymore because I had to switch names and everything.
She was with Miss Maskless, huh? Was she doing the karaoke thing, Buffering? Oh, I see. I didn't even know she was live. I feel horrible.
Take 2 aspirins and call me in the morning.
I'll have to. I'll have to text her and find out when she's doing her next one. Because if I don't get a notification or whatever.
Buffer, did you go up and sing? And if not, why not? Or at the very least, let Sadie sing or bark. I know Buffering didn't go up and sing. Oh, she's coming on New Year's Eve again? Dang, everybody's coming on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, New Year's is going to be, yeah. I think we're going to go on New Year's, but just to show how crazy it is with the fireworks here. Because they don't do like, well, I know in Michigan anyway, it's like the city, like Detroit or whatever, the city itself would do a fireworks show, but they don't do that here. But the entire island is lit up, which means all illegal.
And Buffering, I can't sing either, but I give it the old college try and embarrass myself in front of hundreds of people. When you put it all together, there may be thousands, maybe millions. So you got to come up and do it too. Sooner or later, Buffering, we're going to get you. Well, why didn't you, Indy? She said, I almost come up to sing last night. Almost.
Oh, who did Blaine offend? Blaine didn't offend nobody.
Everybody. Drip, what's up? Oh,
what's up,
I know. I know what it is, Blaine. I didn't say flat Earth enough. I'm sorry, Blaine. Flat Earth, flat Earth, flat Earth. You know I mess with you, Blaine. I talk like EOR. I have no idea. I don't know what that means.
Eeyore. I know who Eeyore is. I can't remember, though. I know that name.
I've never heard it before. I think Buffer misspelled that.
Eeyore. Eeyore. I can't remember.
I'll be right back.
Gotta love Ronnie's old man picture and his avatar. Like he's yelling at the kids to get off his lawn, and his eyeballs about to pop out of his head and have an aneurysm at the same time. Get off my... Eeyore, E-Y-O-R-E. The Pooh. Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. Yeah, that's where it is. Okay. Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. So you're saying you talk like that? You talk like Eeyore, like that's what your voice sounds like? It's been so long now. I gotta find out what does Eeyore sound like. Wait, hold on. It says I just add it.
It is a good morning, which I doubt.
Yeah, now. Did I get your tail back on properly, or?
No matter. Most likely lose it again anyway.
Poor dear. You know, I may have just the thing. Up, up, up you go. There you are.
It's an awful nice tail, Kanga. Much nicer than the rest of me. It's not much of a tail, but I'm sort of attached to it.
Not much of a house. Just right for not much of a donkey.
Might take a day or two, but I'll find a new one.
End of the road.
That's good though. That's a good voice. You could do like a "What a Wonderful World" with a voice like that. You can do a lot of things with a voice like that. Snuffleupagus. Cherry Pie Man. Aloha. Did you hear Eeyore, Ronnie?
Did I hear somebody mention something about a cherry pie?
Cherry Pie Man is here.
Oh. Well, where's the cherry pie?
Did you hear the Eeyore voice though? Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh.
I didn't hear it. I was up doing something.
I'll play it again. You might be an Eeyore if you sound like this.
Good morning, Pooh Bear.
If it is a good morning, which I doubt.
Yeah, now. Did I get your tail back on properly, or?
No matter. Most likely lose it again anyway.
Poor dear. You know, I may have just the thing. Up, up, up you go. There you are.
It's an awful nice tail, Kanga. Much nicer than the rest of me. It's not much of a tail, but I'm
So that's not a bad voice, right?
No, that would have been great for the song last night. I can't remember his name. I said, "Hello, Dolly. That good news, Dolly." What was that? That wasn't the one that was played last night, I don't think. Maybe it was.
Or one like "It's a Wonderful World," you know?
That's the one that's played last night. Yeah, the same guy sings both of them.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. It's driving me nuts. Faith Farrell, aloha. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Faith.
Yeah, can't remember his name though. It's Louis
Armstrong.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. Or Louis, one or the other. Louis, oh no.
All right, yeah, Cherry Pie Man. I didn't realize that Uncool was live, or I wouldn't have went live. I feel bad. Oh wait, what's up with that, Faith Farrell? Hold on. There you go. Yeah, I would have waited to go live if I would have known she was live. I had no idea. I feel bad.
Steve, don't you agree that next karaoke that Buffer needs to come up and do that Louis Armstrong song?
Yep. Absolutely.
What a wonderful world.
What a wonderful world.
If he sounds like that cartoon character there, then definitely.
Flip-flopping-lutely.
And you know he would have made Uncool very happy if he'd have went up and done that. So Cherry Pie Man wears a straw hat too. Well, right on. I just took mine off. It cuts off the circulation in my beautiful brain. I have a feeling we got a change coming up here, y'all. Change in pictures coming up.
Yeah, I already had the straw hat on. Well, it's not really a straw hat, but close. But I already had that on. feel more comfortable. I feel more comfortable when I feel like I'm back in the 70s.
Me too. That's why I like wearing my cowboy hat. But I look good in it. You look like Deeds did last night.
His is better though. His was more more taken care of, I guess. His look more real. I guess that's
it fit him. I mean, you know, it was him. I'll put it like that. He looked good in it, is what I'm saying. But then Deeds is like me, he looks good in anything. Don't y'all love the way I joke? Now, Steve is the one that actually looks good in anything. He's got about a dozen wigs, and every time he puts a different one on, it makes a certain amount of the women go wild.
Oh, wait. My sideburns were flipping up. My sideburns are sticking out.
That even goes with your beard, too.
Yep, that's why I got the darker one and got you the lighter one to match your hair.
You should have got me a gray one.
I'll have to look.
My daughter was over here today and she seen the wig liner. She said, "Is that a wig?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "What are you doing with the wig?" I started to tell her a big old convoluted lie, you know, but I didn't. And I told her where it came from and why. She said, "You've been wearing that thing on YouTube?"
You should have asked her to brush it out for you.
I didn't think about it, or I would have. She was so incredulous that I'd worn it at all, you know, that was just, that's about all I could take.
It does look pretty funny because it's such like a tight perm. It's like a really tight perm.
Yeah, but darn, it looks good on you. You know, you should have combed mine out before you sent it to me. Then I wouldn't have had to worry about it.
I know, right? I should have just had it shipped here, and then I could comb it out and then mailed it.
Yeah.
Or I could always get you one, like the mullet one.
I'd rather have that one, the mullet. I might actually wear that. You know, one of them blonde ones like you got?
The blonde curly one or the blonde mullet?
The blonde mullet.
Yeah. I'm close to a dozen.
Be rocking me some Joe Dirt.
I like the mullet one, but I think Nina kind of took that one over.
Yeah, I've been noticing her with that one on.
See, when I wear it, I wear the hat with it. So you don't really see the top, you just see the mullet. But she wears it, you see the top, and the top's like poofed out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she fixes it up so it'll look good on her. She looks so good in that mullet.
It does too, especially when she puts sunglasses on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buffering it would look a heck of a lot better than this granny wig does. But, you know, I can only dance with who brung me. And that's who brung me.
You just got to brush it out. It'll work.
I'm way too lazy to do that. I barely can brush my own hair. And Cherry Pie Man says, "I see Ronnie more with the groovy 70s, 80s sideburns and a stash." Hey, you pretty close there, Cherry Pie Man. I used to have long, it wasn't a mullet, but it was, you know, long down to my collar. And but I wore a cowboy hat and everything back then. Kind of like this one. But my cowboy hat looked much better than this one does. Just to be honest with you. It looked much better than this one.
I used to have a mullet, a real mullet, in like the 90s, late 80s.
Was it blonde?
Yeah. Blondish brown, and the older I got, the darker my hair got. But I had white hair when I was a kid, literally white, like weird.
You know what? Indy's got a good idea there. I think I will do a song next time of my own about she looks so good in that mullet. You know, there's a song by George Strait that she looks so good in love, but I'll change it around a little bit to fit Nina Nina. There's Steve in that sexy mullet of his.
I got me an award for this mullet right here. Mm-hmm.
Need to blow all the women a kiss, Steve.
Oh, I didn't put it on right. See, because Nina was wearing it, and she combed it out more.
Steve Harloha looks kind of like an Italian hitman who got out of the business somehow when he's not
the
in
other
disguise.
one on.
Well, he said when you're not in disguise. So
hey, maybe that's why I have to wear disguise.
Because he was at some point in his very distinguished life. Or in the hitman case, maybe undistinguished life. You know what I mean? Uh-oh, Steve's mesmerized by himself again.
Nah, I thought I seen I still feel horrible about Uncool. I didn't know she was live. I hope she had a good turnout. If I don't know she was live, I would have went over there and sang for sure.
I would definitely drop by, but I wasn't even subscribed at the time.
Well, that's why I had to double check, because YouTube asks how they've unsubscribed me from people I watch all the time. They
And
unsubscribed me from Rescue, and I like watch Rescue all the time. I'm never really in chat, but I always have, when he's on, I turn it on, and then all of a sudden I'm unsubscribed. It's like, what's up with that?
He's most time always going off by the time, you know, I get around to turning the TV on and everything. And I'm just not one for watching the, you know, the non-live shows.
Yeah, that's the only thing I look for is live. I mean, there's certain channels I'll just watch their videos, but for the most part.
Cherry Pie Man is Ed Hen. Well, I'll be kissing my foot. What's up, Ed?
Well, I knew it had to be because you already had a wrench.
Oh, well, I didn't know that, see.
Only the the tree one doesn't have a wrench, because you said that you don't want the tree one to have it. What is it? What is it? Something tree?
A tree.
A tree, yeah. There's Uncool. What's up, Uncool Paranoia? I was just talking about you. How I felt bad. I didn't know you were live. I wouldn't have went live. I would have went to your channel.
We both would have. I forgot I wasn't subscribed because I got a new account and everything. But so I wasn't subscribed. I am now, but I wasn't before. So sorry about that.
Yeah, I had no idea. I literally would have went over there and sang and everything. And then
I wouldn't have, because I'd have definitely ran everybody off.
Oh, right on, Faith Fair. I will. Much love and aloha.
Good night, Faith. The wrench gave you away. You got to learn to put that wrench up, Ed. Totally gave you smooth away.
Fab Daddy, what's up? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Fab Daddy, good to see you. He never got to sing last night either, Steve. Couldn't find a song he wanted or something. I think that's what it was. And if he's like me, you got to have the song that you want to do. Just got off of a hippie. Oh, off of hippie. I read that wrong at first there. I definitely love cherry pie, no doubt about it. Cherry pie. Dee-doo. Cherry pie. Give me some of that cherry pie. Dee-doo. Give me some.
Sorry about that. But I was listening though, but yeah, I remember it was we couldn't find the song. It was Grateful Dead song, and they had Grateful Dead songs, but not that specific one.
The first one he wanted to sing was Grateful Dead. I thought it was
I thought that's what it said in private chat.
I thought it was another one. Maybe I'm probably mistaken. I thought it was because it was Groovy, or I see. Darn, I can't remember the name.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the song either. I just remember going back in private chat. For some reason, I just remember seeing Grateful Dead.
Well, I was looking for two songs. The first one he wanted was Groove something. Or Groove, dang, what was that? And I've heard the song before, at least, the version that I remember. It could have been done by somebody else, though. I don't know. That's up to Steve, Fab Daddy, whatever he wants to do. If he wants to do karaoke, we'll do karaoke. If he don't, well, then we won't. If he does, then we will. But it's up to
Feeling
him.
Groovy. Feeling Groovy.
Feeling Groovy. That's one I was trying to think of. Feeling Groovy. Yeah, that was back in my day. I was long about 18, 19 years old. You think we'll get Eve to come up and sing if let's do karaoke? Is she amplified?
I'm not sure if she is yet or not. I don't think I know I got her the amplified device, but I don't know if she has it yet. I didn't bring it over there, but I don't know if Nina brought it over there.
Eve, have you got your microphone yet? Have you, have you, have you, have you?
And will you come up and sing if we do karaoke?
If we don't, there's no point in doing it.
But I feel bad though, because that's what Uncool Paranoia wanted to do. I didn't even know she was live. But will Uncool come up again?
Yet I wouldn't even hazard a guess.
And I was just thinking the same thing. I'm looking at that going, Uh-oh. You says I am not.
You're not amplified, or you're not going to sing, or both.
Oh yeah. She said. I think she's saying she's not amplified.
Darn it. Well, I'd better do $1 to a hole in a donut that you can uncool. Come up, that is. I mean, you know. I guarantee you, Eve, if she would just come up and sing, she thinks she needs a microphone, but she don't. She's not amplified. Okay. But you don't need to be amplified. You sound plenty good the way it is. Well, Burford, we know it's going to be sometime along about the 30th. I think. But I'm confused.
Damn, I just got bit by like mosquito 3 times. I'm going crazy. I feel like a crackhead.
Hungry mosquito.
I know, man. I don't know where. Oh, driving me crazy. Not how I roll.
Eve's got to be amplified. She's got to have the sound system, you know, the echo thing, all of it, you know. At least that's the way it's looking.
She's professional.
Absolutely.
Diva. Professional diva.
Professional diva. I heard that.
She doesn't give 100%. She gives 1,000%.
Well, it looks like I'm going to have to let go of all this money that I ain't got and do something too, you know, to make my damn self sound better. Because I know compared to all these people that sound so good that come up, boy, I'm going to have to quit doing it at all until, you know, I get some better equipment.
Nah, I like the natural anyway. That's how I do it. I do it natural. That's the best way.
I agree. To be honest with you, I do agree. I think it's best by far. You know, I can't remember who it was here a while back.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Let's see.
Who got shot?
Go ahead, Ronnie. No. I sent. Shoot. Oh, I see what I did. Sorry about that. But go ahead, Ronnie. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say there was I don't remember what singer it was on stage here maybe a year ago, and they started singing, you know, and it didn't sound like, you know, the recording did. And so he said, y'all forgot my mixer or voice enhancer or whatever it was. And so he made them go get the whatever it was, you know, to hook it up. And the people in the audience got plumb ass hostile. And I mean, just they started to chunking things, beer bottles, and you name it, because they wanted to hear him sing it, you know, like his voice actually sounds. But he wouldn't do it. I don't remember who the hell that was now, but it was one of the big time singers. It might have been a country western singer, but I don't remember for sure. He definitely got in some trouble. Suze, what's going on, Suze? Steve's rocking that.
No, I messed up. I was trying to send There you go. I'm cool. I put it in the chat. Oh, hey, seen that from Boltonator. Right on. Let's give Boltonator a
$500 super sticker. Wow. Boltonator went on.
right on, brother. So that's for Uncool Paranoia. Because I don't know how I screwed up on my phone, but there we go. Aloha, Uncool Paranoia.
Aloha, aloha. How you doing, Steve? Hey, Ronnie.
Dude,
The lady of the
I had
hour.
no idea that you were live.
It was just it wasn't a karaoke stream just now. It was yeah, me and Ms. Massless were streaming our favorite Clown World show moments of 2022. So it was really like an impromptu, last minute, just a quick stream. So it wasn't much of anything.
Girlfriend, and you made us feel all guilty and everything.
That's why Buffer said go up and advertise. I got everybody confused. No, I'm actually trying to plan the karaoke stream for next weekend. And now that I see that Deeds is doing it, the whole 24-hour stream, I was only gonna do it for maybe an hour or two. You know, it's only my first one, so I might not, make that big of a bang. So I was either gonna do it Friday or Saturday night. I haven't decided yet because I'm still inviting people, to come, play some music or whatever. I don't have the big cool guests like you got, but
The
we'll get there.
the first 2 or 3 that we did, it was basically just a handful of us, and we just kept taking turns singing because we couldn't get no one. And then like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th was like
standing room only.
Yeah, who's next? So
right, that's what's up, man. Yeah, so I figured that's how it's gonna be. But no, I wasn't doing that tonight. It was just, just a stream where we were playing clips throughout all of our live streams of 2022, our favorite moments. So that's what that was. But what I'm concerned about though, because I don't really know how to pull this off for real. So I'm gonna need you to help me with that, Steve. My thing is the delay. When I sang my song on your stream last night, was there a delay like with me hearing the music and actually singing it?
I don't think so.
Not that I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, not that there might have been, but I know a couple of people have brought that up and said there was, but
well, I think it goes. I think the words come by a little too quick, and then your voice comes in afterwards. I mean, whether that's the way it's supposed to be or not, I don't know, but that's what it seems to me, because I know I can go back and listen, and the words seem to come before I start. So,
well, and that's the hard thing about karaoke too, because the karaoke song is never exactly like the song that you're used to,
True.
So I've done some where it's like, why is this going so fast? Like, that's not how it goes, and totally messes you up. I mean, you're trying to keep up with the beat and the music and everything.
Right. Hey, Virginia.
You can actually play it now that you have the screen. You can play last night's clip of her singing.
Aloha, y'all. Aloha, y'all. Thanks, Fab Daddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, so there's that. But I'm really looking forward to that. It was man, it was fun, man. Like, and you packing out the house with the stream, Steve. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. It's like, whoa, when did all this happen?
Yeah, I had 102 likes last night. And how many views did you have when we went on, Steve? I know there's well over 400 now.
That's crazy, man.
418.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Definitely the highest one I've been involved in. No doubt about it.
You gonna come sing on mine, Ronnie, next weekend?
Oh, I doubt you'll like my country and western singing on there. It'd ruin the whole show.
Sing whatever you want, man. Shoot. Sing whatever your heart desires.
If I'm invited, I'll be there.
Yeah, why
there's
not?
beautiful Nina.
There you go.
So we got who we got coming up next? Is it a duet or
Hold on, we're
we're
gonna pull up your.
We're gonna see what it sounds like.
She dropped it in the private.
The song from last
Oh
night.
shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got
Is
it.
that
I
okay?
got it right here.
Oh yeah,
We'll
let's
see
do
if it
it.
had delay.
Yeah, we're gonna play it share screen and see if
got it already, Steve?
delay.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Nah, it's not a duet, but I thought I'd can y'all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
I thought I'd come up here and sing since Watchman hopped in the chat and called me right out. Like, you gonna sing? I'm like, all right, I guess so. So I'm supposed to be in bed right now, but
Oh, it's already shared?
Oh yeah, nice.
Fast forward.
You proved it. You ain't no chump.
Yep. So this is just a song. This I don't know. I don't listen to too much rock music anymore, but something I like from my high school days. So I thought I'd go ahead and sing.
Hold on, he's gonna fast forward it. I think.
Cool. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll hit play.
All right. Yeah, let's do this. I go in there.
All right.
I hate that delay like that.
It's pretty dead on though. I mean, for the most part.
Yeah.
Because usually when
Yes.
I'm off, when I do it, it's because it's going too fast or too slow, and I'm singing too fast, or it's going too fast, and I'm not keeping up with it. It's like.
Uncool, have you heard Steve do Cats in the Cradle?
Hold on, I'll be right back again.
Oh, he kills it. He really does. He does a damn good job.
No, I haven't. It's just that when y'all doing the karaoke stream, typically on a Monday, I have my baby and I have to work the next day, so I can't hang out for the most part.
I got you.
Yeah, it just so happened that I was baby free, so that's how I was able to do that last night and tonight. Oddly enough, I had some time, so.
Well, you hit the jackpot the last couple nights, hadn't you?
Yeah, for real. That's why I'm chilling. That's why I'm still up now. Like, man, I try to make every moment count because, man, I might not go to bed to 6, 7 o'clock because after this, I might go on my channel and play the video game for a couple hours. It's like, well,
Maya, that's your daughter's name, Maya, right? She's so cute.
Naya, thank you.
Naya, yeah, she's so cute. She loves
sweetheart.
She loves the camera, yeah.
She does. Yeah, she's something else. Sometimes she's like, "Oh, mommy, take a picture." Take a picture. And then she'd be like, "Oh, let me see it. Let me see it." Then if it's not okay, I don't like that. Take a picture. So, yeah,
she's so adorable.
She's a whole character. Yeah, she's something else.
Sound like she might take after mommy, huh?
That's what my mom said. She was like, "Yeah, she just like you. All want to be all in the camera," and I'm like,
"Yeah."
Sir roast beef. Yeah, those streams are fun. Thanks, Ed. Goodness, Ed changed his name every 5 seconds. Look at him.
Was he Sir Roast Beef now?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised he hadn't came back with a tree yet.
Right, I haven't seen a tree in a long time.
Me either. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, Ed. Where's the tree? Buffering said, "Sounds great. It's all fun to watch timing off and all." Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I'm just a perfectionist. Sometimes I just feel the little thing, just kind of the smallest things can kind of annoy me. Like, why is there a delay?
That's absolutely right.
Who's Lone Wolf? Someone wants to come up. I don't know who this person is, and Steve's in the garage.
Well,
Show your face, Lone Wolf.
I know him from my channel and from Steve's, but I don't know if he's ever been on with us live or not.
Okay. I'm gonna click it.
Go right ahead.
Alrighty. Aloha, Lone Wolf.
Aloha.
What's up, Lone Wolf?
Sorry, I had to ask first. We've had one time when someone came up and just flashed something without, something.
Oh, y'all check got porn bombed?
Yeah. Somebody got porn bombed because they didn't show their face and they're like, who is this person? And so it's like someone tried to come in last night too. And we said to show your face and he just kicked himself out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, as soon as we said I need to see your face backstage before we let you up, and then it disappeared.
So Lone Wolf is here and he's not talking. So
right.
I don't know who that
Lone Wolf
is.
being all creepy and ominous.
I think I know who Lone Wolf is.
He's not the Lone Ranger. He's the Lone Wolf.
Sorry, I was having some microphone issues.
Yep, that is who I thought it was.
And apparently I'm being a ventriloquist too, because my mouth isn't moving and Steve's talking.
So is that... I think I know who that is. Is that Striker's dad?
No. I put my name in private chat.
It's he's been up here before. A few times. Or I've been on panels with him.
I've been up on yours a few times.
Oh yeah, you have, yeah.
Right. Okay, I won't say his name. I almost said his name.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that name is dead. But just to
As soon as I was in the
put your
garage,
mind at ease, there I put the original name.
I looked at my tablet and I heard you saying, I don't know, and then as soon as she pulled you up, I was like, oh, that's got to be him.
Yeah, I knew it was. I heard those too.
You always have those cool. I gotta figure out how to do that.
I was just going to ask you that. Like, how are you doing that? That's pretty cool. How are you doing?
No, it's not cool because my mouth is supposed to be moving. It's supposed to move my eyes when I move my eyes, and it's not working right.
I guess your ears are moving.
Right.
They're always moving.
To be honest with you, it looks kind of like a squirrel to me.
No.
Oh, there you go. Your hand moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling him no.
Yeah, roast beef said it looks like a rabbit trying to blend in with the wolf.
Okay, roast beef.
No, it's roast beef. New cherry pie dude.
Yes.
It's my cherry pie.
Although I'm kind of hungry. Anybody got some au jus? We're going to have some roast beef and au jus. That sounds good.
That's what we had at our Christmas party, but prime rib and au jus.
Sounds kind of like a sneeze to me, but whatever. Oh, chew.
Well, here, let me go ahead and dance for you, Steve, while I go get my food.
Cool thing is too, now if you go to your settings, and with this computer you can go to settings and then set it to 1080, and the picture won't be so blurry.
Is this hooked up now?
You have to like pay.
It isn't.
You have to pay for like a higher subscription to get the 1080 though, right?
Well, hell, none of this is working right.
There's
Are you
a
talking
tree.
about 1080 within StreamYard, Steve?
Yep. Yeah, if you go to the settings button in the video and then hit quality. But now we can stream at 1080, but I've noticed that before. I'll be watching other people's videos and I'm like, dude, this quality sucks, it's blurry as hell. And then they were like, I think it was Harvey Freebird or something, but he's like, no, if you go to settings and and set it at 720. And I went and looked, and mine was set at like the lowest one. And I'm like, no wonder why it was. I thought YouTube was supposed to automatically. So I'm watching all these videos where it's blurry and shit. Like this,
Yeah, no, I was looking at some of my earlier streams, like from January, before I knew, how to switch that out. Like, man, those streams was looking terrible.
Right. So, well, plus I looked at a couple too from just like a week or two ago with our laptop, and we just kept freezing.
Yeah.
And then next time I go over here and it would freeze, and then like 5 seconds later, screw that.
Yeah. I was actually looking at that, the before and after, like the comparison of the two. Yeah. And when someone would sing, like when I sang, it would lag. And I would be like singing and it would be like, yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, look at the chat.
Well, go on with your bad self, A-Tree.
Me father was a tree.
I seen Ed put last night. Someone will get this joke. The M word. I didn't get it, but now I get it.
I didn't either.
Well, now that you got it, don't give it to anybody else.
Right.
Oh, Ed has plenty more coming behind that one.
Is that good him?
Mm-hmm.
He has all these little channels now.
He
just changes his name.
Yeah, kind of like when I do on Harloha 2 and 3. And
The Lone Wolf, were you around last night to hear all the beautiful singing? Or no?
Briefly.
Then you didn't get to hear all of it, did you?
No, I got tired and had to sleep.
Well, did you hit the like button?
Yeah, you got
Good question.
102 likes.
If you're part of the 102 likes.
I'm always a liker.
Right. It was epic. I saw most of that stream yesterday. Like, yeah, that was a really good one.
Although now, Steve, I am an equal opportunity hater, So if I give thumbs up on one channel, I gotta give a thumbs up on yours too.
Right. Yeah, I'll go. If I see like more than one person live, I'll go in and hit the like, and then go to the next, hit the like, and then decide which one I want to watch. You people, what's up? Good to see you. Haven't seen you people in a minute.
Now that's a lot of likes.
That's a lot of likes.
Yeah.
Hey, what? 102 likes, and what did I just say a little bit ago? 418 views.
Yep, 418.
Crazy. I'd have never thought that. I would have never expected that.
Damn, you're just becoming a big time YouTuber now.
The big leagues, boy. In the big leagues.
That'd be super cool.
Doing it, Steve.
I can stop plumbing on people's shitters.
Not gonna go there.
To be honest, I don't know if you'll ever make that much money on YouTube, Steve, because, man, can you imagine, how much would you have to make in a straight, I mean, if you YouTubed every night, you would have to make, what, $5,000 a night to make it what you make in 3 days of plumbing?
Yeah.
Wait, let me do the math. What I make in 3 days in plumbing and YouTube, carry the decimal.
Carry the zero.
I would have to make $47 a night on YouTube to make more money than I do.
$47 a night. Well, see, you're not carrying that plunger with you enough. That's what it is. You got to start carrying that plunger with you more.
Hey, Lone Wolf, are you moving your arms to make it do that?
No. Just hit a button.
That's cool.
I gotta get that. I gotta figure out how to do that.
Oh, there now. My mouth is actually moving.
Yeah, the mouth is moving now.
About fucking time.
Now I'm gonna just stare at it because I want to see it.
But the cheeks is what got me, keeps getting me, because that's what makes it look like a squirrel, you know, is the cheeks. I mean, I see the wolf too, but I'm just saying that the cheeks make it look like a squirrel.
You know, there might be a squirrel in the cheeks. Just saying, you know.
Being a wolf, there probably is.
You gotta have a little late night snack.
Absolutely.
Although I do prefer beaver over squirrel.
No.
Me too. Oh, definitely, you people. Definitely.
What do you mean, you people?
You people. I know, ever since I've known him too, I'm like, oh, it's always weird saying that. What's up, you people?
You people.
Oh, I keep forgetting we have.
No doubt, Ed. A tree. I mean, cherry pie. Oh man.
I keep forgetting we have a cat until Nina's mom gets back. Because now all I hear is.
So you got one of those cats that hides all day?
No, I'm highly allergic to cats, so.
Salt. Hello, girl.
Meowie, Miss Meowie is her name, is in our spare bedroom with the door closed. She gets the whole room to herself because.
But be honest, Steve, have you fell in love with that cat yet?
Yeah, I did. I love animals. I just can't be around it because my eyes would be all puffy and swell, my throat would be scratchy, and.
Oh wow, that sucks.
I even got a catnip. I was like, "Here you go, get stoned, little cat. Here you go."
A good bottle of Jack Daniels will take care of the allergies for you.
Right? I'd also end up in prison too, but you know.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Hard liquor. I haven't drank hard liquor in a long time. Well, I've done a shot here and there, but I haven't drank hard liquor in a long time. It does not mix with the chemicals in my brain.
Steve just played a video just a few minutes ago. I like beer. And I hope it's became his favorite song.
It has.
Because it fits into a theme.
Well, he says everything. He says, I don't agree with, this does that. Champagne's too expensive. It's just, he's right about everything.
Vodka puts his mouth in gear.
You know, a funny thing about beer that we drink today, we think we're big, tough, burly men, we drink beer. Yeah, the beer that's served today at 3-4%, that's called a small beer. In the 1800s, that's what they served the children.
Right.
Wow.
Just saying. Things that make you go,
In Oklahoma, I forgot what the alcohol content of beer is up there. It's something like 3 or 4%. But here in Texas, it's either 5 or 6%. I mean, it's been a long time since I drank it, so I don't know, what they are. But I know Oklahoma keeps it like that because they sell beer around the clock up there. Here, all beer stores close. Any kind of liquor store closes at 2 o'clock.
Right.
I mean, you can get beer at higher percentages, but your Budweiser, your Michelob's, your MGDs, those are about 3.5%, 4%, I think, somewhere in that neighborhood. They're small beers, and that's what the kids would drink.
5%. 5% is my beer.
Good night, Buffering.
I just looked. I never knew that. It's 5%.
That's more than likely what it is here in Texas too. But I know in Oklahoma, that's why they sell it around the clock up there, is because it's a weak, as you said, child's beer.
I know
Yeah,
in
that I know you
Minnesota
like when
they.
I drink those beers, I notice it. It's like I just call it
That's what I
watered
call
down
mule beer.
beer. But I used to drink the malt liquor back in Detroit.
Oh no, that stuff. Oh man, I got so drunk, sick on that one night. That's the one and only time I ever drank it. Oh
Oh
Lord,
yes, the days of
I
Colt
used to drink
45.
Colt
Man,
45 and
yeah.
I've
OD. I
never
used to get
drank
the
that. No, ain't no way. I've never. No, 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 no.
like in my 20s. That's all I drank, and then in my
In
like
your
late
20s,
30s, I got one, and I was a 22 ounce, and I drank, and I was like, oh, how did I used to drink this every day? Like how?
hell, we
And
were drinking Magnum or Colt 45s and shit like that when we were 15, 16.
well, yeah,
That's
that too.
that's what we could get a hold of.
Yeah. I'd always get the 45 ounce of Colt 45 with the wide mouth, the in the bottle, and the open part was a lot wider. 45, a Colt 45.
Oh, buffering. You were saying night to you people. Oh, I thought you were saying that's confusing. I thought you were saying good night.
Good night, you people. No,
Yeah,
I'm
what do
not
you
going
mean
anywhere.
by
I'm just saying good night to you people.
what do you
Right,
mean
I
by
was
you
so
people?
confused. Oh man, but it's crazy though when I think back about I think back in just consider the stuff I used to drink in my earlier 20s, like Pinnacle, like the cheapest liquor in like 1800, and ah Bacardi Gold, and
Back when Cisco was the liquid cocaine and before they
Right?
changed the formula,
uh,
I
Or
always
Mad
had a
Dog
bottle.
2020.
Oh, don't get me started on Mad Dog, boy.
ah
I've never drank that.
Consider yourself lucky. But it did give you a quick buzz.
and Seagram's Extra Smooth.
Now that I've drank.
Ooh, buddy.
Got drunk on a dog too.
Yeah.
I remember stealing bottles of Bartles and James from my grandpa's refrigerator.
Hmm.
Remember the wine coolers?
Oh yeah.
Bartles and
Yes.
James, I think it was.
Actually, Steve was pissed off that they got rid of Zimas.
Zimas. Oh, you remember those? Oh man.
But I'll tell you, you've never had a real drunk hangover until you get drunk on peppermint gin. Try that. That is the most awful stuff to get.
That's
Oh
funny you
man,
said that because I
You know,
remember the exact night. I remember where I was and everything. That's crazy. I was like 19 years old, 18 years old. I
me
remember.
too.
I remember my very first hangover. I was 40. I never got a hungover before that. But
Wow.
boy,
Lucky you.
on my 40th birthday, yeah, I got my first hangover.
Damn. Yeah, that's real lucky you. Shit.
No kidding.
Man.
Well, I had enough to make up for you.
Absolutely.
Believe me.
I'm telling you, right now, I'm pissed off that Steve's over here drinking. I'd have beer right now, but I decided to drink at work. Oh, wait, I work at home, so.
Hey,
What
your
they
little
don't-
wolf mouth is cracking me up, man.
what they don't know, ain't gonna hurt them, right, Steve?
Right?
Right,
Yeah.
Ronnie?
Absolutely.
Sitting there in a freaking meeting with your bosses. Hey, I hear a pop top. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Dr. Pepper.
Wow, do you have
Yes.
the wolf attend the meeting for you? Bring the
No,
wolf to the
only when people bring their kids. Since we all work from home, sometimes the kids will pop in to say hi, and then I'll put on something like this.
That's funny.
Dude, I remember that peppermint gin though. Because I was with I was in the hood. I was like East Detroit, and I was my new girlfriend at the time, and we were hanging out at this party, and yeah, it was like a bunch of people were hitting on her, and I was getting all like, "What the fuck, man?" You know, and then they're like throwing shots down, like, "Oh, if you're a man, then and I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Ugh." And then like 30 minutes later, I'm like, "I'll be right back," and I remember going to the front porch, and I just puked everywhere. And then she came out and she's like, "Let's just go. We'll just leave. No one will know." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here." And then I remember for 2 days I was sick.
That's what it'll do. Yeah,
Oh, I'm definitely not saying I haven't puked a bit. There's some very, very disturbing and disgusting pictures floating around in Washington State somewhere about me, about it one night with me. Yeah, we won't go too far into that. But
God.
do you remember bubblegum schnapps?
Oh yes,
I remember schnapps. Yeah,
bubblegum schnapps. That was the shiznit.
Bubblegum. I thought you said peppermint. No,
bubblegum schnapps.
No, I never had any of that.
Much love, Ed Hen.
Good night, Ed.
Yeah, that was
bubblegum. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't know about bubblegum schnapps because it got me in a lot of trouble.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
you
there was such a
would.
thing.
Yeah, it tastes just like bubblegum. I swear to God, first time I had it, I was already buzzed. Well, let's face it, I was beyond buzzed, but a buddy of mine gives me a shot. I just started chewing. He looks at me 5 minutes later. He said, "What the hell are you chewing?" "The bubblegum you gave me." "You idiot, that's a fucking drink." I'm like, "Damn, this is a pretty good drink."
Wow.
They had some type of vodka a few years ago that was making the vodka like all different kinds of flavors like that. And it literally did not taste like liquor or alcohol at all.
See, that's just it.
More than a few years ago, but
You can't have flavored vodka and call it vodka. Vodka,
Right,
by
it gets you too much
definition, is
trouble.
flavorless, odorless liquor.
Right.
That's the definition of vodka.
That's true.
Because that shit they had, well, actually, it was like more like 10 years ago. But that got me in a lot of trouble, too.
I can get you in get me in a load of trouble. Of course, any kind of hard liquor get me in a load of trouble.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. But it's just, when it doesn't taste like liquor, and you just feel like you're drinking a Kool-Aid or something, of course you're going to drink twice as much and twice as fast.
Speaking of Kool-Aid, there's a guy that's on YouTube that made
whipped cream vodka.
40% Kool-Aid vodka.
Hello, Robin.
Yeah, and Robin knows whipped cream vodka. That was one of them.
Whipped cream
40%
vodka.
Kool-Aid vodka.
Damn, I probably drank a gallon of that in a minute.
I know we used to use Kool-Aid with Everclear a lot.
Oh, dear God, the Everclear.
Oh, yeah, I've never drank that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, man.
Yeah, drink the 190 strength and drink that stuff straight.
I remember the first time I drank that 190 Everclear straight, I was 14. That night did not turn out well.
Actually,
Steve, me too. I was the same age when I tried it. One and only time again. There's 3 in my life that I want to try it once. And that was one of the 3.
That shit, that's real. You can light it on fire, just like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me that I picked up a distiller over at the Goodwill. It was a water distiller, but I converted it into a liquor distiller. And the first batch I made, I ended up with a 1.75 bottle of 190. Yeah. I drank 750 mils of that, or a good wine bottle's worth. Don't remember much of the night. I did get up and go to work the next morning. As soon as work was over, I crashed. I was done for 2 days.
I can believe that.
Well, there was a lot of times because when me and my old buddy Nate, we were roommates and we worked together. I think I was from like age 18 or 19 to like 21 or 22. And we were like, out of all our friends, we were the only ones that had like our own house. And so it was a party 24 hours a day. So we'd go to work all day, come home to like people already partying, and then we'd party, get a couple hours of sleep, have to wake up, go back to work. So we get a 2 liter of Pepsi, like a half 2 liter of Pepsi, fill the rest with Captain Morgan, and just start drinking. We'd like, let's go back to work, and we'd go plumbing all day. And so, yeah,
Robin Kahlua and half. I mean, vanilla ice cream only if you want to, feel a little sexy. But Kahlua and half I love.
In Hawaii, they call that a fufu drink.
Fufu drink?
Ladies drink. Fufu drink.
Fufu.
Yeah. Sometimes, though, it feels good to drink a fufu drink. Come on, don't lie.
They are good.
Hey, I can't imagine a guy saying, "Hey, give me a fufu."
And that's what nowadays. When I walk into the bar, I just say, "Give me a Shirley Temple." Particularly with my new wig that Steve sent me.
I go into a bar, I'm like, give me a double Long Island top shelf.
Yeah, see, that would put me sideways.
Well, it doesn't put me sideways because after about 5 of them, I can't afford it anymore. I can't afford anything but water.
Well, I never
I
was
could drink
much
beer all day long and be totally fine. But I started drinking hard liquor, and it's like, you could tell.
Quick.
Oh, hell, I just bought a new distiller so I can distill 5 gallons at a time. Well, 7 gallons, but gives me enough to be happy with.
Robin says ain't nothing foo-foo about a 151 floater.
I was just reading that. Like, yeah, no kidding.
I just had an issue with I had an issue with the word floater. I mean, usually I don't use the term floater to describe a drink. I use it for other descriptions.
I do remember that movie, Samoan. The Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Looks like an orangutan is in there.
If you ever get a chance, have a 911, a 911.
What is that?
That stuff is good stuff. It's a shot. It's Jaeger, Rumpelmint, and Hot Damn or Hot 100. Boy, I'll tell you what, that stuff will clear up your sinuses in a heartbeat. We used to drink that all the time before we'd go karaokeing on Wednesday nights, and we'd have 2 shots of that every night before we started. And it just worked away all the phlegm and everything.
Wow.
I remember this one chick we used to hang out with, and she was sneaky because everyone would think that she was drinking, but she would get an empty beer bottle and fill it with water, and everyone thought she was drinking beer the whole time. And then when we did shots, it'd always be clear and stuff, and hers would be water. So she was really just getting everyone drunk, and she was the sober one, but we all thought. But it was mind erasers.
Oh, hell, she was the smart one.
Right.
She was
finessing everybody.
She was getting the free show.
Real devious. Real devious.
She's like, fuck that. I just want to watch everybody else get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Watchmen, that's exactly what I was going for.
See, I'm curious if I turn this on, what's going to happen, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear you guys anymore, or if it's going to make a difference.
Well, if you turn it on, there's going to be a 6.4 earthquake in Honolulu.
So
Just
go right
saying.
ahead.
What was that, Ronnie?
I told him to go right ahead. Turn it on.
Ah.
There used to earthquakes.
Nope, I lost sound. You guys still? Can you guys still hear me? Oh, there we go. Yeah,
I'm sorry. What'd you say? We can't hear you.
I turned it on and I lost sound, so I had to turn it back off. I've been messing with that thing all day. I can't figure it out.
Holy shit! It's cold outside. I just looked. It's 48 degrees. We're not used to that cold.
Yeah, here it's well, I don't know about right now, but the last couple of days storming with the wind. I know it's below 70, but we're not used to that cold.
Did it stop raining there yet, Steve?
Yeah, it finally stopped. It's been raining for like 2 days. We lost power, I think, 6 times total yesterday because of the storms.
It's 25 here right now.
Yep, that's exactly why I left that state.
Well, just wait a day or two. It's going to get much, much colder.
Yep. Hey, big chap. Good to see you. Hey.
How
you doing? Chap in the building.
I was on my phone for a little bit last night after we went off, Steve, and lo and behold, Chap was on. I almost passed out. I couldn't believe it. First time I caught one of his streams, and I don't know when.
Oh, last night afterwards he went on?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't go on his show. I was just, tuned in.
No, but Chap went on though afterwards.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Well, our power went out like twice after the show, so. I don't think I watched Chap's videos, but I don't think I've ever caught one of his lives.
Right, he was live.
Yeah. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe it either, but there he was in all of his radiant splendor.
His radiant splendor.
Spilling all that wisdom.
I didn't get a notification.
Oh, I didn't either.
Of course not. That's YouTube for you.
Hey,
I guess so.
But you'll get the notification in about 3 weeks.
Right. Right.
If you're lucky.
Right.
He deleted it.
What you going to do that for?
Now you're just playing with us, chat.
All of his many, many thousands of fans can't watch it now that didn't get to see it last night.
Simone, why you guys don't like chat?
Because he sings too good. I said he sings too good. That's why.
Big Chap's always like, hold on, I'm gonna mute everybody because I'm singing Tennessee whiskey. No, just kidding. Oh, are you kidding me, Ryan? Oh, there we go.
You got the wolf
I was
going
gonna say,
crazy.
I was going to dance. That was some dancing music.
I was gonna say I actually did mute Ronnie that time when I tried to unmute him and it wouldn't unmute, and then I thought about how you're saying all those issues you're having last night. I'm like, but I didn't
Yeah,
mute last night.
when I seen the mute button come on, I thought, oh shit, here I go again.
Watchman said we need another boys group song. Y'all was singing as a group? What's he talking about?
Who said that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was that? A couple months ago, we the Raw Dog Ronnie song.
Yeah, and they're still looking for a Raw Dog Ronnie song. They ain't got it yet.
Oh.
Hello, Anthony. What is your political ideology? Mine is
all
about
politicians suck.
Well, that's very true there.
Government sucks.
You vote for the best liar?
Vote for the best liar and give them more power by voting for him.
But I'll just say that my political ideology lies to the right of left.
Well, definitely conservative.
Definitely.
I definitely believe in our constitutional rights.
Absolutely. You and me both, Steve. You and me both.
Hell, I'm so conservative, I make George Washington look like a fucking liberal.
Buffering said I'm non-binary. Non-binary political ideology. Oh, that's hilarious.
Buffering, do you describe yourself as a man, woman, child, tree? That don't mean you can still add a tree thing, though. Politicians are trustworthy. I could trust mine babies along with them.
You're absolutely right. They are trustworthy. You can definitely trust a politician to lie to you.
I like that.
Yeah,
you know how you save it. You know how you save a politician from drowning?
Why would you?
Take your foot off their head.
But I tell you what, in a shift event, I'd much rather have a politician than a lawyer in my mag. Because at least a politician is good for one shovel load. It's a little bit deep to get that one, so.
I totally agree with what Robin said myself. Did it ever come up? There it comes. Slowly but surely. It's very tempestuous times we live in, no doubt. I know I lost the channel because of it. Because it's telling the truth, I mean.
You know how we should handle all voting nowadays? We should bring back celebrity death match, and the politicians just duke it out, and the winner wins. They get that would be fun.
Yeah,
at least it'd be
either
entertaining.
Yeah, either way, we're kind of getting screwed anyway. So
Right.
You know.
May as well go out with a bang.
Well, no, I mean, as long as you keep Don King out of it, you're not getting screwed.
Right.
Well, myself, I think we ought to go back to the original Constitution, stay there, and start over from scratch.
Yep. On that note, I'm tired. I'm going to go ahead and drop down. Thanks for having me up, Steve. All right, Ronnie.
All right, and let me know what day and time you're doing your thing next week? Are you doing it on Saturday?
Yeah, possibly Saturday. I'm waiting on my last guest to email me back that I invited. I have to connect with everybody's schedule, see which day is best. So I'm just waiting on one last person to email me, and we're gonna go from there. So I'll hit you up. Yeah, it's a couple things I want you to show me how to do. So
No, yeah, definitely. Plus, I'll definitely be there too. I'll definitely be watching, and
you want to host?
I'll
You want to?
yeah.
Steve's the hostess with the
That would
mostest.
be cool.
Yeah, I mean
All
it's
right.
only right because you influence the show. It's only right that you come host.
All right, Steve. Now the host has to bring a beer for everybody.
Yeah, that. This is true. Yep.
Yeah. Well, he
I
don't have no
got it
problem
covered.
doing that.
I got it covered. I got 17 cases in the garage.
Okay.
And I bet that's true.
I can't
So
pay
you
the
brought-
electric bill, but I got 17 cases in the garage.
All right, so you have enough cases in the garage for me, but what about everybody else?
Oh no, those are mine.
Yeah, you think? You're just holding on to them for me.
Oh wait, I have 2 6-packs that aren't mine.
I was just waiting on that to happen.
No, yeah, uncool, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Let me know what time and everything, and I'll make sure I'm available for sure.
All right, I'll let you know ahead of time. All right, everybody.
Good seeing you, Uncle.
Absolutely. Nice to see you, Ronnie. I hope you come sing too, Ronnie.
Well, I will.
Okay. Cool beans.
Be ready for Johnny Cash.
All right,
Johnny
Lone
Cash
Wolf.
it is.
Bye.
Your voice is perfect for Johnny Cash, Ronnie.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Love y'all, man. I'm out of here. I'm sleepy.
Love you too. Good night.
Much love, Uncle.
All right.
Who did say beer? I know somebody said beer.
K 2000. I'm just like staring at the lone wolf thing.
Well, if you had played some music, I mean, I feel like dancing. Let me get my twerk on, you know. Oh yeah, I got the moves, baby. I got the moves. I got the moves that move ya. Oh yeah,
I like the way you move.
Getting down now. Beer, let's do
I'm
it.
too sexy for my fur. Too sexy for my fur. Oh, so sexy.
Right on. Good night, Uncle.
Yeah, it's good night, Uncle. I definitely talk to you soon, and we'll definitely set that up. That's awesome.
Yep, Robin, you can paint a pig, turn it into a tree, put lipstick on it, and it's still a damn pig. No doubt about it. We've had many pigs in office that prove that to a T.
All right, here we go for the lone wolf.
What kind of music is this? Oh,
Lord.
Ooh, my.
I remember that one being played in the strip joints back when I was, boozing and everything.
Lone wolf was definitely getting down, though.
Yeah, but he get down to anything. He's a lone wolf after all.
But yeah, it's a good idea, Samoan. Do like a 90s night. Oh yeah, Ryan K said I'll sing some new. What do they call it? New Kids on Black, but it's a NK. Yeah, whatever. I don't know how they shortened it.
You actually watched that with both eyes back then, huh, Salt? Well, did you like it, Salt? That's a question. You must have. You watched it with both eyes. You know, it's the first time I've ever seen that video. I've heard the song a gazillion times, but that's the first time I ever saw the video.
Yeah, pretty crazy video though, right?
Mm-hmm. I did enjoy the girls in it, though. I got to give it that.
Yeah,
So,
they could have been a bit top heavy, you know, a little bit more top heavy.
well, agreed. But I mean, you know, just for that alone, it did have some sexy girls in it, so I'd give it a 5 out of 10, maybe a 4. You know, strong 4.
4.5, maybe.
Yeah, something like
We'll
that.
be kind. We'll be kind.
Yeah. For a change. But we can't let that being kind stuff catch hold.
I know.
We don't be known as that.
Oh, did she run Kate? For who to sing though? I don't know if I'd be able to sing that song. I probably would. But
with the right wig, you could.
Yeah, with the right.
I bet he's got the right one.
He's almost as bad as Craig the Hunter.
You know what? I got to give Craig the Hunter all the credit because that's where I got the idea. I even asked him before I even got my first wig.
Boy, I hate to see him go last night because I was wanting him to do, you know, one of his really funny takeoffs of some song. I didn't care what it was, but he done that one and he was gone. Darn him.
Yeah, he said he was gonna drop down and so more people could come up, but he'll still be in chat. And then I said, well, make sure you come back up. And then he never did.
That was just, you know, I think that was just temptation. Right? It's all he did last night, you know, was tempt us. Tease, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, well, I like a good tease every now and again.
Yeah, but don't I was looking forward to Craig. Craig can do some very hilarious songs. Go on, telling you.
Really good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Somebody in chat said grow some balls. I tried growing some balls, but the ex-wife took those in the divorce.
Got them too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's why I never wanted to get a divorce, because I wanted to hang on to those family jewels.
You just wanted to be able to get in your wife's purse and grab them, you mean?
Well, I mean, ain't that the way all husbands are?
Pretty much. So what's everybody got planned for Christmas?
My plans about sitting at home, doing basically the same thing I always do. Nothing. It's gonna be too damn cold here to do anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. So for the next 2 weeks, starting next week, we only have 4-day work weeks.
Oh, lucky you.
Because of the holidays being on the weekend.
Rick, I gotta ask you a question. Did you get to hear me sing last night? If you didn't watch long enough. Or early enough.
Simone, what you talking about, lawyer? Boy, I'm so dirt poor. I had to hire Steve Joe Dirt Harloha to defend me, and he never showed up.
He forgot his wig that day.
Bringing the afro back. All right.
Because you know, Lone Wolf, you got to have those blonde wigs, you know, to be in court, to be suitable.
Yeah, the white ones with the old day, the George Washington ones.
Absolutely.
The ones that are infested with lice from 1492.
Yep. Yeah, you know exactly what we're talking about. That's true though, isn't it? Too like back then. That's why
Yeah.
they'd wear those because everyone would have lice, so they all shave their heads and then they put those wigs on. That's what I heard anyway.
Well, Steve, Holly just said to give you her best. She's been watching, but she's going to bed to give you her best. So,
All
there's
right,
her
on.
best.
Yeah, much love, Holly.
Same here.
You only watched the first 30 minutes, and honestly, I can't recall.
If you want to start standing up later, Rink, I mean, my goodness. I mean, that's why we always say me to last, to draw people in.
Rank said too many beers. That's like saying too much money or too much happiness.
Yeah,
You can't have any of that. That doesn't even exist, man. Too much beer. Shit.
Rink ain't never seen that yet. Too much beer. Never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, never, 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 ever, ever. And his favorite beer is Foster's because he is an
Foster's. Australian for bear, mate.
Yep.
You know, Rank's face is red right now. It's not fucking Australian. It's not Australian.
I'm gonna kill you next time I see you.
Oh well, he's down in chat. He can't do anything.
Honestly, though, he sent me some real Australian beer, and yeah, Foster's is shit for real.
I mean, he actually sent you some Foster's.
No, he sent me real Australian beer. Rank K2 and Rank K1. 2 different kinds too, man. That shit was.
Well, he ain't gonna
What
send you the
sucks is
good
I can't just go to the store and get more of it. That's what sucks. So it's like, damn.
Well, shit, Rank. Smoke coming out your ears. Put some trout above your head. Smoked trout.
He's mad at me for. And and Steve, he acted like he sent you the real Australian beer because he's keeping all the Fosters for himself. I mean, he ain't that big a fool. You do it right, Rank.
He's gonna watch this Rank K1. We'll send him some of these, and we'll keep all the Fosters, and he'll think like this is real Australian beer.
That's exactly right. Exactly. Here we go. Smoke coming out of his ears, eyes, mouth, nose, and everything now.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate the beer that they sell in the stores. Once I started making my own beer, the store-bought beer is just recycled piss. It's nasty.
Absolutely, so it fits him to a T. I don't know why he don't wear that all the time. And then all he'd need would be the big
paintbrush.
Well,
He looks like Bob Ross.
The big boom box you used to carry around in the 80s and 90s.
He looks just like Bob Ross. Put a fucking paintbrush in his hand. Have him say, "There's no accidents, just happy little mistakes."
Just put a little happy tree. Just a little happy tree right there. There you go.
You know, the little happy squirrel running up the tree, getting away from a lone wolf.
Oops, I made a mistake. No, I didn't. We'll just put a little happy cloud there. See there? Just I used to watch Bob Ross with my grandpa, man. Love that shit.
Hell, we used to veg out watching it on Saturdays when there was nothing to do. Saturday or Sunday, whenever it came on, there's nothing to do. We'd just watch Bob Ross, and they would have a Bob Ross marathon for like 8 hours.
Well, I don't think I've ever watched him myself, but more power to you.
It's a good show to fall asleep to. It will put you to sleep.
He had that voice that was just, there you go. And that's how we do that right there. Just a little happy, smiley cloud. See?
That
Happy
sounds like
cloud.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Is what it sounds like. Now I've seen that many times, and I hate it with a purple passion. But I'm just saying, that
Actually, Bob Ross would be like Mr. Rogers on crack. Just saying. That's the way I'd have to characterize Bob Ross.
So you're saying it's better or worse than Mr. Rogers?
Well, both. It's got its good points. It's got its bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, now you see, I ain't never gonna shut up. Never, ever. Not even. I'm gonna keep talking even after I die, just for you, AC. Just for you. And I'm gonna get you some Foster's beer.
You know why angry conservative is always angry? Because he's a conservative that wants to be a liberal.
I can believe that. I can definitely believe that.
Here you go. Here's some Bob.
First time with us, allow me to extend a personal invitation for you to get your brushes and your paints and paint.
See how he just like talks like really, this is Bob Ross. Welcome to the.
But I mean, I'm just saying it in the spirit of our Lord and Savior, nothing else.
I like phthalo green, maybe a little crimson.
That's Bob Ross. Who is this guy? Ain't like Bob Ross. Is it his son or something? Because it's Bob Ross' channel. How does that guy just take over his channel? Season 4, Season 3, Season 2.
It must have been a young Bob Ross. Huh. Damn if I know.
No,
I still didn't see the
top
mansion
ones were 3 weeks ago, so there's no way that's
What do you do? Just leave one little spot there that you could stand and see the lake? I mean, I never did get it. I mean, yeah, what he done was very nice. I'm not saying that, but it just seems to me like you'd want to paint a picture of a beautiful area like that with a very good view.
He goes, I knew you could do that.
A little highlight here and there.
Wow. I guess, or is that a day? I believe it was. Might have been the next. But anyway, Craig come in. I didn't even get a chance to give him a wrench before Garrett timed him out.
They have that ongoing thing where it's time each other out if you don't got a wrench, just to mess with each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, that was another beautiful painting.
Episode. Yes, it was.
Steve Ross or Bob Ross was damned awesome.
So his son, this is his son then right here.
Yeah.
No shit, because this was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that would be his son.
So his son just basically like went off of Bob Ross's YouTube channel. It's like, well, I gotta keep making money too. I'm gonna have to watch some of this just to see. I've never watched one of these. Season 20, episode 1. So this is the latest one.
Mm-hmm. Oop, I forgot I have the
Oop. No, this is the one I played earlier.
Anyways, I think I might have sent it to you because I still have one of your old contacts, so I'm gonna just
I'm gonna subscribe to Bob Ross. What the hell's going on?
Miss D, hello.
I think I can't control this one. I lost it. Oh, that's Bob Ross is done.
Miss D, we're holding a class on painting tonight.
I know.
So.
Anyways, I was gonna send you this picture of Hawaiian's Own. I got some Hawaiian. Have you ever had Hawaiian's Own fruit punch or paradise punch, Steve?
I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar, but
Yeah.
I want to say yes, but I'm not sure.
Well, you telling me you live in Hawaii and you've never had Hawaii's own Paradise Punch?
Let's see.
That's like living in Australia and Foster's being your favorite beer. Or is it?
Oh, those. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've seen them. I don't think I've ever actually had one though.
Mm.
Well, I don't know what y'all are talking about. So
They're like frozen fruit concentrates for like punches and stuff. It's basically like it's before. It's like since 1959, so it's like before there was like the whole reason why we call it tropical. What is the stuff that people call it Hawaiian punch or whatever? The reason why they call it Hawaiian punch is because that was like the tropical punch is that they did, and so Hawaiian's own. I always known has been doing it for a long time. And I think they're actually out of Hawaii as well. So because when you go to their website, it goes "Hola," or I mean, it goes "Aloha," "Ikoma me." Is that what it is? Right. Well, hello and welcome, Steve. Ecolamai. Okay. So I think they're a Hawaiian company. But they've got the Paradise Punch, the Mango Orange, the Mango Lemonade. I've seen those in our store. The Guava Nectar, I have not seen that one before. Or the Pineapple Starfruit. That sounds good.
Guava's good.
Yeah. Rick says prison wine. Is he talking about Foster's? Or
Oh shit! I closed that out on accident. Damn it. Oh well. I'll get used to this shit sooner or later.
Look at that right there, Steve. Michigan on my thing.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at a minute ago. I was like, did Michigan win? Because I stopped.
That's from the Big Ten this year. So they won the Big Ten championship, and of course they beat AC's Ohio State, and so they're going to be playing TCU in the.
Because I know growing up in Michigan, there's a huge rivalry. With,
Michigan Ohio State is the rivalry, the oldest rivalry in football. Even before like the Packers and the Bears, it was Michigan and Ohio State.
Yeah, when I moved here, though, that's crazy because I used to be into sports, and when I moved here, I like couldn't get into any of the sports because there's no season change.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, like the season change has a lot to do with the sport. You know, like hockey. I used to be big into watching hockey, and then I'm watching hockey, and I'm like, it's 80 degrees outside. I don't know, can't get into it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so they're going to be playing TCU in the Fiesta Bowl, and it's going to be it's the first round of playoffs, you know, and then so they've got a shot. The funny thing is they actually have a chance of playing Ohio State in the national championship, which I think is very funny. And I want to make a meme for AC. It says from Home Alone, do you give up or are you thirsty for more? We've already beat the shit out of them in their own house this year, so I was happy about that. And it's a pretty good year to be a Detroit Lion fan too, my friend.
Yeah, I heard that they've been winning.
Yeah,
but
they've been seven. They've been out of the last 7 games or 8 games or the last 7 games are like 6-1.
Oh, no kidding.
They started the season 1-6, and then of their last 7 games they won 6-1.
Nice.
So.
But then again, remember last time they did that and made it to the playoffs, and then they just got smoked.
Yeah, well, I think this year they'll be doing okay because they've got some really good talent around there. Their defense, especially, is just wicked. It's really cool.
it would be nice to have. Well, then again, they've never ever won. So it'd be nice for them to actually win in my lifetime, because everyone I knew I grew up with it said it's not going to happen in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Nope, not going to happen.
Yeah.
But shoot, I didn't realize I was going for over 4 hours, man.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm going to end.
Okay,
Even though
brother. Well, if I don't talk to you guys, I wish you both a very Merry Christmas, and hopefully you have a good holiday and Happy New Year. And
same to you, John. I'm here. I was just eating. That's why I got everything off.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
But yeah, same to you, brother. That's I'm glad you came on, man. That's awesome. That's because me and Ronnie were just talking earlier. I'm like, screw it, man. You want to just go live for a little bit? Like, yeah. And you know, our 1 hour streams.
Oh yeah.
They go 4, 5, 6.
Our 4 hour, 1 hour streams are famous.
But since Ren K2 is still in here too, the other reason, because I said it's not really that late for me, it's only 9:45, but Nina and I are going to try to watch The Notebook tonight.
Try to watch what?
The Notebook. I told Ren K2 and Ren K1 that I would watch The Notebook because I've never seen it.
Oh, please don't.
And I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, so.
Oh, please save yourself.
Bad, huh?
Oh,
I gave my word to the ranks though. So
I know, brother. You're good.
Gotta follow through.
No,
but I still will probably cry because I'm a sensitive guy. So
you can tell us all about it next time, Steve.
Yes, you tell us all about it.
I'll do a whole live stream about it. And be like, and then I can't. I just can't.
Well, my wife cries at everything. We were watching Muppet Christmas Carol, and she was crying at that.
Oh, we were talking about that yesterday about Christmas carols and who. Yeah, because I think it was like 3 years ago we actually had Christmas carolers or whatever. And I opened it, and the dude had a acoustic guitar, and I was like, "This is sweet."
What, he didn't have a ukulele? He should have had a ukulele.
I know, right? You know, it's kind of disrespectful.
I know, right?
God, I wish I could go back in time now, because that'd have been like a guitar. Really, bro? Really? A guitar?
Well, I got a question for Rink 2. Did you cry when you watched The Notebook, Rink 2?
Don't lie, Rank. Don't lie. I'm being honest.
Don't lie.
Well, I'm being honest that if I do cry, I'll be honest.
You cried. You cried.
We all know you did.
Lots.
Rink 2, so you might as well just go and fess up. See, he's not even going to.
What's the movie you cried the most at, Steve?
Which one? Honestly, dude, I cry in a lot of movies. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, he said, hell yes, all 5 times I've watched it. Hey, at least it's being honest.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, I cry at a lot of movies because I'm sensitive, dude.
Yeah. Well, you know, I went and saw on Saturday night with my friends the new Avatar movie, and I was blown away by how emotional that got me. I was like, wow, and just how family centric it was. I was like, what the hell?
I haven't seen that one yet. I heard it was coming out. I didn't know it was out.
It's pretty good. It's out now. It was pretty good, and I recommend seeing it in Blu-ray too, or in the 3D. I mean, the 3D was amazing.
I'm definitely have to check that out.
Well, since y'all are being honest, I'll be honest. I don't ever remember a movie I've ever cried at.
Really?
Really?
You heartless bastard, you.
Ain't it the truth?
He's like, that's just because my heart's just so raw. And I
There
don't
you
know.
go. There
I
you
go
go.
hard all the way. I don't cry for babies. I haven't cried since I was 3 years old, and I stubbed my toe. And
Well, maybe it's because it's kind of movies I watch. See, I don't watch the tear jerkers. You know,
I don't either. I mean, the movie that got
I
me
cry.
crying the most was Alien 3.
I was gonna say I cry at tough guy movies because like I'm emotional dude, man.
Yeah. And I cried for like a week and a half at Alien 3 because I was like, what? You survive like 2 movies and you're not going to survive this one? It's like, it was just like, it was horror, you know? It was just like, I was so disappointed. And I
Put
was
it
just
this
upset.
way. Put it this way. The original movie Top Gun, right? And then just recently they came out with Maverick,
Yeah,
which
Maverick
is
was
like
good.
Top Gun, but like the updated version or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a man's movie, right?
Yeah.
Masculine and I cried 5 times in that movie. Well, 4, maybe 5, but literally, because I was just like, and it was when my dad was here, and my dad was over there, and Nina's over there, and I'm just watching over here, and I'm like,
The
okay.
movie that will really be a tearjerker. It will just rip your heart out. Is a movie that came out called The Cure. It was back in the 90s, and it had it had Joseph Mazzaro from the Jurassic Park movie. He was a little boy in Jurassic Park, and then it had the kid from that was in the what was the Grisham movie, The Client, and they were friends, and it's called The Cure because they go out on an adventure to find the cure for his cancer, and of course they never do find the cure for his cancer. And the kid, while they're out having this adventure, tells the other kid, you know, that he's afraid of the dark because he feels like he's going to die and he's going to be dead, and there's just this nothing, right? And so the older kid takes his shoe off and gives it to him and says, just hold my shoe, and then when you wake up and it's dark, you'll know that you're still alive because you'll feel my shoe. So at the end of the movie, when the kid dies of cancer, he comes to the funeral home and puts the shoe in the coffin. And you just, oh my gosh, I just lost it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like,
Y'all making me cry. Y'all cut it out.
Ronnie's like, I don't cry. I will say, the other one that really got me was Braveheart. You know, at the end of Braveheart. Oh man,
right, and another manly movie, right? Another manly movie,
yeah.
But see, I'm just the opposite of you guys, though. When I see movies like that, I want to go out there and fight with them. You know, I mean, really, and that's the way I am.
I guess for me, it's because like I'm in the role of the movie, like not, you know, and then I'm just like, yes.
Well, I think my wife is
Good for
correct.
you.
My wife I think hits on something, which is that I think the musical score really does affect it, because you can watch a scene and not feel anything, but you literally put the right music into it, and it just boom.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
And the Notebook
one
has
of my
that
buddies,
kind of music that just makes you cry.
One of my buddies showed me that like 20 years ago, but he's like, because he took in high school like classes with videography and stuff, and he's like, you could take a 30-second video of anything
Mm-hmm.
and then have it at regular speed and put one sound of music to it and then another, you know, and have a totally different effect on you. Like you could have like pumped up music and then you'd be like, yeah, and then like sad music and you'd be like, oh, or you can take the same one and then put it in slow motion and then the same thing, and then it even affects it more.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that, and I tried it, and I was like, dude, that makes a huge difference. But yeah, you're absolutely right on that, because it's the music in the background that you hear that.
Well, it does that effect of swelling you up, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just like the exciting parts. Like, for example, that scene where in Back to the Future, where he's running away from the guys in the diner, and then he like takes the kid, like the old school skateboard, and cuts it up. That scene does not play as well as it does without that score going boom, boom. I mean, that music just scores, just like the Silver Street soundtrack just lifts you up. And if you think about it, like Braveheart, the guy who does the music for Braveheart, his name is James Horner. He also does all the he did all the music for like like Titanic and so it's like he does. Apparently, he just knows how to like make people cry in his music.
I'm glad you brought it up, because I never even thought of that. It's the music in the background, because the music in the background gets to the back of your head.
It does. Well, it has that effect on you, you know. And it just
Well, undoubtedly, in y'all's case, it gets to the front of your head.
Right.
Well, imagine the same scene. Like, imagine the same scene with the Back to the Future you're just talking about. Imagine the same scene, but instead it was sad music.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, he's taking that poor little kid's. Oh. But instead it was like, yeah, get the skateboard, you know? It just puts you it gets you in the mood.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, that's why I think that's one of the best suites of music in any movie, is that from the Back to the Future, because the it's just like the Indiana Jones music, you know. It's just the boom, 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 you know. I mean, it just makes you want to like leap out and just like do something like heroic, you know. It's just, and that's what good music does. I mean, that's what, you know. So it's the combination of all those elements put into a scene that makes it. But Ronnie's like, oh, I don't get any kind of emotion from that.
Right.
I go, what the heck? I gotta go open up another beer or work on my car.
Right. It's like,
I just go raw.
I just go raw dogging.
I've never cried a day in my life, Jenny. What's up,
well,
you?
I've done plenty of crime, but not the movies.
Fish had a new fish tank.
But I do think that there are people who do seem to be more sensitive to that than others. Like, because I do cry a lot at movies, and it's because also it's the story that affects you too. And
I know a guy can say a prayer that cries at his own prayer. So
yeah,
you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that. It's just, you know,
you're not built that way.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
That means Ronnie's a true raw dog.
He's
hardcore.
dog.
He's hardcore.
He's raw to the core.
Hardcore raw dog. That's me.
Well, you know, it's just one of those things where I think it's just also kind of the things that just affect you as well, and story wise, and just like you know, that always just kind of you know, it's kind of just you know, you know, I think there's a sensitivity people have, or there's a thing that just, you know, hey, that's, you know, like people cry at weddings or funerals. I don't cry at weddings or funerals.
I'm the same way. That's weird. I'm the same way. I don't cry at neither.
And it's like, but I'll cry at a movie. And I think it's because, for one, I'm not big on public displays of emotion, but secondly, I feel like, you know, with a movie or something, if there's something in it that seems more personal than if you went to someone's, you know, probably it's going to offend any person that you know, be like, I go to your funeral, I didn't cry a damn minute, a damn lick at it, you know, it's like.
Now I will say I did cry when my wife died.
Right,
For
right.
quite a
Well,
while.
Yeah.
I mean, no doubt about that.
Right.
And those are real tears. But when I cry, you can bet your ass they're real.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
But
when the point I'm trying to say is that because obviously we all cry at some point. You wouldn't be human if you didn't cry. But where we think it's appropriate, like I could cry at a movie, and I can't help it. Like I'll cry in front of people at a movie, but I will not cry in front of people at a wedding, or a funeral, and I think it's just because it's just, I don't know, it's just a weird working how I am, you know.
I know exactly what you're saying because I'm the same way. Because I've been to tons of weddings and it's just and funerals. I've been to lots of funerals. I mean, my own sister's funeral.
Right. I mean, I didn't cry at my brother's funeral. Now I obviously cried different times, and there's different things that get me. You know, one of them is just, you know, watching certain TV shows that he would have watched, like the first time I rewatched Sons of Anarchy, because my brother and I, that was our favorite show together to watch, was Sons of Anarchy. And in the season 5, when Opie dies, and seeing that they're like brothers, that affected me because I know what it's like to lose a brother. And it's, you know, and to have that loss, and it just, you know, so it connects to those different things. So, you know, it's, you know, when something reminds me of my brother, or if there's something that reminds me, then that kind of can get to me. But, you know, I mean, you know, I think the big thing for me was when I lost my brother, I think a lot of it was I just had to deal with, I actually had a lot of angst about whether to cry or not, because I just felt like I was angry. I was very angry at the time. And that was the overall emotion that I had, was just, I was angry. I was angry at myself because I felt relief that he was dead, because I didn't have to come back over to his house and take care of him. I was angry at my family. In fact, I didn't spend the first Christmas after my brother died with my family at all, because I just felt like the last thing I want to do is have a little kind of trite thing about saying, oh, how great this is. You would have loved this. It's like, you guys never talked to him. So shut the fuck up, you know? And so that was how that was. And then, of course, my parents decided not, you know, I talked about this with V and Silver, you know, but you know, and we've already talked about this, but, you know, when I didn't get to see, I needed to put him in the ground. I had to physically put his remains in the ground until I could get closure. And I was very upset that my parents hung on to his remains and just put him in the closet for like a year, you know? So, but when I was able to finally, you know, put his remains in the ground, then it went. All that anger went. So,
and that was kind of the same thing. Well, kind of the same thing for me, because my sister passed away in April of 2020 when all that pandemic shit happened.
Right.
So we couldn't have
a
our funeral until August, and in that whole time I was mad at the anger. Yeah, I won't say what.
Yeah, it's a personal thing. But you get all those different emotions.
When I was there too, it still didn't seem real. You know what I mean? Because one, I'm living in Hawaii. She's there. I mean, we talked like a week before she passed, but at the same time, it just didn't seem real because I'm so far away. And, you know, when I did live there, I see her every day. And if I was there every day and seen her every day, and then all of a sudden, and I didn't see her body, I didn't see nothing. It was just like, oh, she's still there. And I honestly, I still feel that way till today.
Yeah. Well, and you know, like, I didn't get enough time with my brothers, you know, with him, you know, because when I found my brother dead, the first thought was I got to try to bring him back to life. And then when I realized that he was not coming back, and then I was in the midst of calling 911 and getting them to the scene. And then when the sheriff said, yeah, rigor mortis has definitely kicked in. I'm sorry to tell you this, that your brother is deceased. And then I had to tell my mom, I had to deal with the cops, and then I didn't have time to deal with that. And then my parents came, and then my mom literally fell into my arms, and it was just kind of like there from get go. And that was kind of why I had some of that frustration, because I felt like both life and death, it was a chore taking care of my brother. And everybody got to kind of, go there and kind of mourn and say goodbye. And I didn't get that time to say goodbye to him. And then when I had to go take care of his dog and get it into the dog pound, and I turned around, the dog, pound came, and they were bringing him out in the black bag. And then at that point, the rest of the family had been taken on the other side of the house. I didn't get to do that because I had to take care of the damn dog. It was just like, that was the whole thing, is that I had to do a lot of work. They left a lot of the funeral decisions up to me. So it was just, and that's what it felt like. I felt like I was carrying that burden for a while. And then the burden of taking care of my brother when he was alive, and the burden of doing all the stuff with death and all that, that got in the way of being able to start the process to grief. Right. And so you probably had a similar thing where you probably felt like you were deprived or kind of shorted that kind of experience of being able to go and see her remains one last time, and being able to say goodbye, and being able to,
Yep.
And then were you able at all to go to her funeral at all, or once they did have it?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Her funeral was she passed in April 1st of 2020, and then the funeral was in August of the same year. So I flew back in August, but she was already cremated, and
yeah,
so like still to this day, it's not real. But
yeah,
I mean, she's in my dreams every night,
yeah,
which messes with me a lot. But
and I had that too, so I know what that's like. He would always be in my dream for a good, I would say it was probably a good year and a half that I saw my brother in my dreams. So you're probably at that mark, I would say, and probably you're gonna be a little bit longer, probably, if you didn't get to have enough time,
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's not easy for sure.
Like anything, it takes time.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
But
you find different seasons with it. It's I don't think you ever completely get closure on anything. I don't.
Right, exactly.
I think that's a myth. This idea of you get closure, because to me, to say I've got closure on someone's death, it's like saying, well, I'm finally, it's done. I'm over it. I think it's not that you're over it. I think it's that the pain or the grief becomes numb because you've been used to it, right? I mean, it's like, the pain is dulled, but the grief is still there,
Yep, exactly.
So, and it won't go away. And, and then, it's especially when you lose somebody when they're young, when my brother was 38, and I don't know, I think you said your sister was in her 30s, right?
46.
Or 40s, yeah, okay, yeah.
And I was 44 at the time, but now I'm 46.
Right, yeah. So yeah, but when you lose someone that young, it's just it's tough too, because what do you do? And then when you get those points when you have those, I'm older now than my older sibling. And it's one of the weirdest things when that happens.
It is. Well, plus the other thing that really messed me up is like, okay, I'm about the same age, and I mean, I know the number of days she was alive,
Yeah.
And oh, Ronnie, I was just gonna pull you back up, Ronnie. I'm sorry. Ronnie had to take off. But we love you, Ronnie.
Love you, Ronnie.
Love you, brother.
Well, I'll let you go because you probably want to close this up and it's enjoy the notebook. I mean, enjoy getting. It's like having a colonoscopy. It's like it's a process. It's an experience. Maybe not one you want to have all the time, but it's definitely going to get out. It'll be good. It'll be good catharsis for you. That's for sure.
Not something you want to do every weekend.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with your friends from New Zealand, dude. I'd be like losing it with you, but. Although it'd be interesting to see Rank cry because I can't imagine that guy crying. He just seems to be too happy of a guy. Well, like I said, everybody cries.
Well, I think he said too. He said, "I only cry at home, mostly from laughing."
Right.
But cool, man. Yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Hello, New Zealand. Are you from Australia? I'm sorry. It's called out a Freudian slip because I actually made that joke one time about my friend from Australia, and I said, "My friend from New Zealand," and he's just like, "What?" He's like, "That's like calling someone that's from Boston like a Southerner." I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Sorry about that.
Did you say New Zealand? What?
And I was thinking of that joke, and then I instead of actually saying the joke, I actually just made the actual insult to Rank. So, not that I have anything against Kiwis, mind you, but it's just.
Oh yeah, and Rank, I'll definitely give you a review, and I'll be honest. I'll do it on a live stream too. I'll be honest. If you cried 5 times, I'm gonna cry at least once. So it's just how it works. Movies are a movie.
They movies move you. That's what they do. Well, I will let you go, my friend. You take care.
All right, brother. Yep. I'm gonna call it. Well, not call it a night, but I'm gonna call it a night on here, and then go watch a movie.
And then, Mele Kalikimaka, right? Merry Christmas.
Mele Kalikimaka.
Yeah. All right.
Take care, brother. It's good seeing you again. If I don't see you or talk to you before Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, man.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. And Ronnie, love you, brother. And I'm sure I will talk to you tomorrow. I talk to Ronnie every day. And everyone in chat, love all you guys. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for hanging out. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd be sitting here talking to myself. So it's no fun without you. I love all you guys. And everyone in chat, I'm positive I'll see you before Christmas. But just in case you have other things going on and I don't, Merry Christmas to you guys. I love all of you. And in the meantime, have a beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon. Oh, I forgot day. Beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening, a beautiful night, whatever it may be. Much love, much aloha. God bless.